Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Uh-huh.
So, what happened last week?
Last time, on session 10, we were in the forest, in a tower, for context. We had just saved Hia, the Ice Witch, and Waylon's ex from cookie imprisonment. And, well, Solus stays up through the night, being a strange kind of witch boy himself. And Hia takes to asking him some uncomfortable questions about his familiar and his magic and things. He seems uncomfortable. He doesn't want to talk too much about it. That's fine. Waylon cooks breakfast again. The assist role from Shanna. And then Shanna, after breakfast and more uncomfortable questions from Hia, goes to take a peek outside and gets beamed by a snowball from some fucking Yetis. Yeah, there was a double crit from Solus. That just erased our memory or something of the third Yeti. But I killed the other two, so as far as I'm concerned, I killed all the Yetis. With a little help from the magic missile from Waylon. Yeah, I had kick-ass greatsword because I can just do that. Flavor weapons, baby. So Hia just kind of watches. She stays in her little fucking ice block. And then she kind of like goads Waylon on like, you've changed. You got rid of your hearts. And
you know, I was expecting advice for you, but you changed.
I've moved on. But I see that you haven't, even though you ripped out your heart.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then we ask her like how she turned into a cookie, and she just was like, I don't fucking know. It was a witch. The witch is local. Who cares? Like, let's just move on. All right, we're like, great. Yeah, who cares? We're going towards the capital, Velithuel. Full moon is coming. No reason to note this. Just a neat fun fact.
Just a thing.
Just a fun fact. Hia keeps pestering Solus about his freak magic. These are very good notes, Tyler, by the way. I didn't write all of these notes. I just posted them. Yeah, oh, that's right. And then Solus is like a prophet of some kind. And he's part of this larger thing, and he has to accept his destiny, and Solus is like, I don't like this. And we all kind of try to bail him out. Mostly Shanna tries to kind of bail him out through a sixth sense of this boy is uncomfortable. But, you know, Waylon... Yeah, Waylon and Solus have a little telepathy talk, and Waylon's like, well, I'll handle it if she keeps it up. Let me know. And then he goes to Shanna about her powers, and Shanna's just like, I don't need your backhanded compliments. I also don't need you to know where I get my powers from. So when you have a theory to actually present to me, you can let me know. And she didn't, so fuck her. Hia keeps up with the nonsense, with the Solus whispering and the prophet seeking and the whatnot, and Waylon is like, Hia, you cold-hearted bitch. Step off, my friend. And Shanna, like, kind of creeps in and listens to this and is like she heard a lot of this prophet mongering, and it makes no goddamn sense, but you bet your ass I'm gonna tell Thane about it. Actually, no, I'm probably not. Thane's got a lot going on, and Thane is very bad at keeping secrets. So I don't tell Thane any of this. I keep it to myself.
I'm not bad at keeping secrets.
I actually.
I'm the greatest at keeping secrets. You know how many
Uh-huh.
secrets I have kept?
Yeah, how many that you actually end up
So
telling
many,
Mom
like
about
that
a month
one
later.
time
Uh-huh.
when you and me did that one thing.
Uh-huh.
And then Thane,
Okay.
Thane just lists out all the secrets that you've ever
Exactly,
told
I'll
him.
list out every single secret that I've kept over these years.
So secretive. Yep. So Shanna's just chilling in her dreams, and Galahad shows up, and she just spills everything to Galahad instead. Like, yo, check this. Like, lots of beans and tea to spill. Meanwhile, Solus has some sort of like crazy void dream, and like, honestly, I kind of checked out at this point, but there was a lot of screaming, and like, then there was some weird lullaby singing. That might not have come from Hia, but it seemed like it to me. Maybe she's prophet mongering, like hardcore right now. I don't know what that's about. And then Waylon comes to Shanna and is like, if we undo this forget me spell, and it's like class action undo forget me spell, we might be unlocking some forbidden knowledge. And that would be bad. And Shanna's like, yeah, we might do that.
Oh shit, wait. Oh man, I'm sorry I wasn't there for that conversation. I was thinking that same shit.
Yeah.
But I guess that conversation already happened, so.
That conversation happened. Shanna said, yeah, that might happen. Please don't tell Thane. And then Waylon's like, I'm glad you see that we should probably not undo the spell implicitly. And Shanna was like, I didn't say that.
Not myself.
I said you might be right.
Yeah.
And yeah, everyone leveled up. And then we made it to the capital. And apparently Hia is taking some fucking pointers from that Yeti battle and is starting to like kill claim on Waylon. Which Shanna probably won't respect at this point, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes down.
Yeah, Shanna may swipe in for the kill steal on Waylon. If
I don't know. If those two start fighting, I really don't know what I would do. I'd be like, oh shit.
Well, Tommy definitely agrees we should probably figure out if there was a reason that the giant forget me spell exists before we push the off button.
We should figure out if, regardless what we do, which is going to be push the off button. Sorry.
To be expected, but
And ever since I had that weird dream about Waylon and Tomo drifting in a fucking Pacific Rim mech, now I really hope this campaign ends in a Warforged Colossus fighting a giant ancient angel or something.
That'd be kind of sweet.
oh yeah.
I wouldn't mind like a Artemis style party pilot situation.
Oliver furiously scribbles.
Yeah.
They literally, I think they
You do
made
that.
mechanics for that in the Eberron book. I just haven't looked at it yet.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Well,
You can make that up. You can make up mechanics for that, yeah.
well,
Do it.
we've
I
already
think
done
in the
that.
Eberron setting.
We've already done that. That was the end of Phil's campaign.
Yeah.
Phil's campaign didn't even end.
It's true.
Well, that was
There was a Big Mac though.
that was the
There was.
latest the latest session of Phil's campaign, which was 3 years ago.
That was Tortak's send-off, really.
We'll get back that long ago.
We'll get back
It
to it
wasn't
when we're
3
like,
years ago.
2
we'll
years
get back to
ago.
it when we're like 35 or something.
Yeah.
Down. I was starting to get the real cool items and real cool abilities, and then we stopped. I'm like, yeah, these boots of haste are sick, and now I can trip and bull rush and disarm people every time I charge.
Never use
And I
them.
use that ability exactly once.
I hope you had fun with it.
At least you got to use it, right?
I actually used it on one of the variants, so it was kind of cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Let's play this D&D.
This is a Wyvern session now. So your DM hat.
Go ahead and
No.
take over. I've got the character sheets right here.
Oh,
Where are we starting?
This is the majority of that party too.
Yeah, it is. Okay, well, so, Tomwell, it is not yet, you guys are not yet to our last deal in this, as the scene opens.
Flashing
So-
back.
Yes.
Little
Just a bit.
flashback. Some small amount of time before. But who can know for sure because we don't have the calendar yet.
Yeah.
Someone should really make that.
Names.
Instead of
I've
going
given
wrong.
up on names.
Tyler, I literally
I'm
told you to
very
send
good
it.
at naming things.
I told you to send it to any of us, and we could finish it for you.
You literally have like a room full of writers.
I literally cannot wait to prove to you how good I am at naming things. I will take you on a name fucking tour of this game.
Listen, this last week, all of my free time has been hanging out with my friend who's visiting from China, so I didn't really sit down and work on anything.
So you outsource it. Just give it to any of
Yeah.
us.
Your friend comes in from China. You send your script writing to China.
I don't know anyone there.
You
Send
know
it
one,
here.
but he's here now.
Oh my god.
You can always give us a month or two to work on name.
Anyways.
Oh, now I have to pee.
Like, you could even just give us 3 months each. It's even easier.
Okay, we'll let Tyler pee first.
Oh my god.
Someone's gotta pee. Runs behind a tree. I can imagine that too.
Oh, I got pee real quick. Just give me a sec, guys.
Soft half.
Why does he sound like PUDD?
Oh my god.
Not it, I can't do it. Fucking Christ.
So,
So, Kia, I have a quick question. Kia
yeah, Shayna.
is. Oh, fuck. I did have a question for Hia.
Oh.
God damn it. Wait, no, out of character. I literally meant to ask her something at the end of last session, and I fucking didn't. Oh! Galahad told me to talk to her about things. Okay, after Tomwell's thing, I want to talk to Hia just a bit. And this can be in public, and
Yes.
everyone can hear or not.
So,
Okay, bye.
so Tomwell, how does your messaging thing work?
My messaging thing.
The thing you gave to Morgan?
Oh no, you said that we turned level 5 on the road, so I didn't think that I was able to leave one with her.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I currently have none of those.
Well,
I'm sure whatever she had to say wasn't that important.
no.
Get out. Shut up. I hate you. Quit laughing like that. I don't like it. It's giving me a frighten.
It's always a good sign when the DM starts laughing maniacally.
That's just how Oliver laughs, though.
Look, Oliver has such a joyful, maniacal laugh.
Yeah, when it's really genuine, it gets real cackly.
So, so Tomba, on this midwinter afternoon, you watch the sun begin to crest down upon the horizon.
Oof, yep. All right. As that sun starts to get a little lower in the sky, I'm gonna say, hey everyone, how about we set up camp a little early tonight? I'm feeling a little tired. Please.
Nope, don't think so.
Oh, we gotta
Yes.
keep going, dude. We gotta
Yes, we're almost
fucking
there.
sleep and sleeps.
Well, pace hasn't been great. You feeling tired, Tomo?
Yeah, we've been on the road an awful long time, and I'm just feeling like turning in early tonight.
Hmm.
I'm willing to compromise if you're willing to get up a little early to accommodate for our time.
Oh, sure thing.
Get a good. What do y'all think about that?
I don't care.
Very well.
More time to talk then.
Oh, Kitty. Okay, bye.
Yeah, sure. Let's talk here. Ah, a beautiful moonlit stream in the wood.
I'm taking it, Waylon. Is Waylon making the tower?
Yeah, I'll begin drawing the magic circles for the towers, and I figure we've been well bathed with one of the tower rooms generally always being used for a washroom. But tonight, I want to make the top room of the second tower, an observatory, where it has a crystal glass dome at the top and star charts as well as a telescope.
That is entirely within the confines of the spell. Yes.
Yep.
Not even joking.
It's quite a full moon tonight, so I wanted to see if we could perhaps do some gazing.
You can't see stars with the full moon out. It's too bright, especially out here in the middle of nowhere.
I want to look at the moon, not the stars.
The moon is pretty beautiful.
Just go
Okay.
keep on all of those wizards that have moved to the moon in their old age.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bigby's fucking clone is up there.
Oh, yeah, tonight's a great night for some moon gazing.
Yes. One of the few things that doesn't change.
Yeah, that's what a cycle is.
I like how we're all just gonna start shading here. Nobody likes this person.
No.
I mean, I don't dislike her.
Yeah, I didn't think.
Ages come and ages pass, and yet the face of the moon remains.
She's got beef with my best friend. I don't like her.
That's what breakups do. People pick sides.
Sure do.
Mm-hmm.
Once the tower's all constructed, hey, Waylon, can I talk to you about something? Kind of urgent.
If it's so urgent, then why are you asking if you can talk about it? Just say what you have to say, Tom.
I think this is.
Yes. What is the matter, Tumwell?
Oh, nothing's the matter. I mean, well, nothing. It's something for Waylon. It's a Waylon problem.
Well, Waylon's problems are my problems. What is ailing him?
That is incorrect.
It's not true.
All right. Well, I think we have just enough sun left for a nice walk, so we should go do that.
Oh, yeah. Walk sounds great.
Nope, me and Waylon.
You know what? So let's go on our own walk.
Yeah,
Forget
that's wonderful.
these guys.
It's a great night. We should all go on a little walk, but to different places.
Shanna, come on, let's go on a walk. A better walk.
I am really fine here. Please be careful in the fucking woods, Thane.
When have I ever not been careful?
We'll stick to the
Stairs and having known you my entire life.
We'll stick
Now,
to the path.
yeah, I'll be fine. Solus will be with me.
Alright, be careful, kids.
Besides, you can keep Hia company.
Yeah, I plan to.
How wonderful.
It'll be great. Just an ice witch and a dragon.
Mhm.
Just chilling.
What a party. Just chilling. Haha. Get it?
Nice.
Did she laugh?
She does.
Good.
Oh,
It'd
good.
be funnier if your scales were white.
I can make
Well,
them. Well, no, I can't anymore. I took Thirsting Blade. I'm a coward.
You're a coward. How could you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did go for Thirsting Blade?
I did. I had to, statistically speaking.
That's the first.
Yeah, that's my language. All right, I'm proud of you.
No, I'm a coward.
No.
I mean,
I'm in next.
with Green Flame Blade, you don't need it.
Mm.
Oh no, crit fishing is
Yeah,
what I'm going for.
it's
It's
better.
way more powerful.
You want that
Anyway.
second attack for the more.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Waylon, I have a favor to ask you.
I'm listening.
All right. Well, I was hoping we'd be to the city before this happened. Are you familiar with curses?
What kind of question is that, Conwell? We are dealing with a curse right now, are we not?
Yeah, I guess we are. More than one, in fact.
Yes, my ex-girlfriend is quite a curse as well.
I'm afraid it curses all the way down. Alright. Normally, I'd never share this with any other living soul. At least to anyone that's not a halfling. But certain halflings from certain places of certain lineage are born with a hereditary curse. And on the full moon, some of us change into something else.
How common would this knowledge be?
Give me a knowledge arcana. Or survival. Whichever.
Mm,
Okay, so you have the average knowledge of this. he's probably referring to, of course, the curse of lycanthropy. This is a fucking terrible curse to have. This halfling is extremely dangerous. So the average view of this curse is like people who have it on the full moon, like every single time they go out to, they turn into a monster of wolven form and go out and kill people or infect people with the curse as well. That is the average knowledge of it.
So it's average knowledge in this world that a lot of halflings have this.
No. There's no particular association with halflings and lycanthropy.
I see.
This is just what you know of lycanthropy.
Oh, I see. Come now, Tomwell. These pranks are getting old. I can't humor your little stories anymore.
All right. Does this look like a story to you? And I'm gonna flash my teeth, and my canines have already noticeably grown, like long.
A fine secondary sphere transmutory spell.
All right. Listen, Waylon. I'm telling you this because. All right. So, me and my people, we go to pretty far lengths to keep this under wraps. We don't really travel too far until we have a solid grip on how to control it. But I can't keep this a secret from everyone. I need someone else to know what's going on in case things don't quite pan out well. If I can judge time correctly, well, you might think this is a prank, but in about 40 to 50 minutes, you're going to know I'm telling you the truth.
So you're serious then?
Sure am.
It's true that I didn't see you on the last full moon. If you are telling the truth, Tomwell, then I think the others need to know.
Absolutely not. I told you and you alone because I can trust you and you're my friend.
Tomwell, if you're traveling with us and you injure one of them, how are you going to make up the fact that you either kill or curse them as well?
I'm not going to let that happen, and I just need a little help from you to make sure that everything goes smoothly, okay? I promise. My folks back home would kill me if they knew that I told anyone else, especially someone who's not a halfling. But I trust you, and I need you to trust me too.
If there's any sign of the others being hurt, Tomwell, then I will give them the knowledge to protect themselves. You better have a good plan, or else I don't think keeping this from the others is worth the risk.
I've changed and maintain my mental faculties before, and I think I can do it again. This is really just in case things get out of hand, but it might not even get that far. In fact, I don't think it's going to get that far.
Your uncertainty is worrying. We should at least tell one of the others. If things get out of hand, I cannot subdue you myself. At the very least, let's tell Shauna.
No, not Shanna, not Thane. If you really insist on telling anyone else, well, I thought of telling Solus because he's such a soft-spoken guy, but I just get this weird feeling that, when I tell him something, that it's not just him I'm talking to. Something off about baby,
I will do what I can, Tomwell, but if I'm unable to control you, then I will not hesitate to run. I value my life more than anything.
If anything bad happens, just go back to the tower, make sure everyone's safe. I might run a little wild and get a little lost in the forest, but I'll be okay. I'll find my way back to y'all.
What happens if you hurt someone innocent, Tomwell?
Well, we're not in an exactly populated area. I think that out in the woods here, I could probably go a night without coming across anyone else.
There's probably...
I think the odds are on our side.
Even if the odds are 1,000 to 1, Tomwell, if you injure or kill an innocent, there's no going back from that.
I know that, all right? Well, now you know what you've got to know. Let's just take things as they come, okay?
Very well. Let me know what needs to be done.
All there's really left to do is, wait. I guess.
That's your plan, is just to wait?
Well, I don't know how it's going to go until the sun sets. You know what, Oliver, I was going to ask you, in this particular circumstance, like, by Raw, I'm the only one that can tell Beck to do things, but could I tell him to listen to Waylon for the evening?
No.
Damn.
Yeah, I think it's your magic more that...
Yeah,
That
it's
drives him.
Yeah.
It won't. It doesn't understand anyone else.
Darn. Right.
If you're just going to wait until your transformation, then I'm going to head back to the towers. I don't want to be in danger if you're unable to control yourself.
I was hoping that if I start getting aggressive, you could at least try to subdue me. I don't care if you hurt me, just put me out, alright?
I'm not sure I have the spells necessary, Tomwell. I don't specialize in damaging magics. At the most, I could try to capture you in a field of crystals, but there's a chance that that fails and you rip me apart.
Sorry, one sec. One sec, checking my inventory. What do I have to give you? Fuck, I forgot something. Oops. Yes, that'll be for the next full moon.
You forgot your manacles,
Um,
or what?
I was gonna see about a silver dagger, but sure don't have one of those.
As you guys walk farther and farther away from camp, you feel it coming over you. Any last words to Waylon?
Alright, Waylon. It's about that time.
Wait,
I just want to say thank you for being willing to help me.
wait, what's the plan?
You.
I literally don't know what I can do to subdue you.
Fucking run.
Just fight me.
Fight me, bro.
It's not like I have a gun or anything when I'm a dog.
Yeah, he just has fangs
You can-
and claws.
Tomwell does not magically become very buff when he's a werewolf, by the way. He's very kind of pathetic.
I don't think you
But-
understand
but
how
you don't
many
know
hit
that.
points I have.
I don't think you understand how little damage I do.
Okay,
Alright.
no more meta talk.
Look, this is getting really meta.
Yeah, but Waylon doesn't understand.
Oh, hold
Like,
up. I
I
do have
just-
some. I
I
do have
just-
something to help you out. Have a couple sticks of dynamite.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
This is fucking ridiculous.
It's
What?
the worst idea.
Why don't you just strap the dynamite to yourself? That way you can just cast spark and get rid of you.
Wow. Brilliant plan.
Fucking
Just play it out, I guess.
yeah.
Okay.
Fucking run or don't.
Those are your options.
Guess either run or kill him. I don't know.
Alright, I guess I will I guess I'll fight.
Make a con save.
I'm gonna laugh if I die here.
We're gonna have to come out and like look for you.
I will memorialize you.
It will be.
I'm gonna kill Tom.
Yeah. We're gonna have like an HPK, a half party kill.
Let's see what happens.
God.
I make the saves pretty easy.
So, yeah, give me a con
There you
save.
go.
I cast Major Armor.
Okay.
Yeah, you did it before. You did it beforehand.
Well,
See, it's gonna be fine.
Is it?
No, it's not yet.
yeah. So make a will save now.
It's gonna be fine. I forget how I made this system. This is gonna be a surprise. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
It's 20.
So.
He's a dog now.
What?
As the moon rises and the cloud parts, Tomo kind of grimaces and stumbles a bit, down onto his knees and hands, and you kind of see like movement under his skin, like his joints and bones are rearranging themselves into a new shape. It looks kind of grotesque.
And is clearly extremely painful.
His hair on his head and face thickens and starts to spread. The thin coat of hair on his tail grows in thicker. His clothing and all of his artificer's tools, all of his tinkering tools, his everything just kind of falls off to the side into a heap on the ground. And in the end of the transformation, Tomwell turns his head back and howls to the sky. And then he turns around to look at Waylon. And he very calmly walks up and starts licking your hand.
So you are just a dog?
Yeah,
Like straight, like
like a wolf to be precise, but yes,
just a small wolf.
just a little. Well, actually, I grow a little bigger. I'm a regular sized wolf.
A medium size.
Yes, a medium wolf, if you will.
Whoa. Grow a size.
Yes.
Holy shit.
And Tomwell, since you got the nat 20 there, at the moment of your transformation, you feel something, a presence, sort of wrapped around you. Then, of something protecting your mind and your spirit. You feel the blessing of Selune this night.
Well, I do that kind of happy pup dance where I half jump, spin in a circle a couple of times, and do some more little half jumps. And I wag my tail at Waylon.
This is very weird. Well, I suppose you seem to have things under control. No need to worry then.
Oh, I forgot. Tom will pull Waylon. Just tell him I wanted to camp under the stars.
I mean, I'm not taking you back.
I'm not going back with you, no. So when you come back alone, just be like, well, Tom will camp under the stars.
Oh, I see. I thought
Yeah.
you just meant like you as a dog wanted to see under the stars.
No, I totally forgot to. That was a bullet point
Okay.
on my list of things to do. I forgot to say that, but yeah, just come up with some minor believable lie.
All right. Well, I suppose I'll see you in the morning then.
Licks you hand.
Very weird. Very weird.
Yeah, but Waylon, just still, as far as you know of this spell, him licking your hands can be very dangerous.
Oh, really?
He doesn't have any open wounds or anything.
Waylon doesn't know how this works exactly.
That's true. And I've forgotten that
No, you know how this
non-Daggerdare
works.
halflings, people who aren't from Daggerdare do not know that that's a sign of affection.
Yeah, Waylon just kind of flinches, and then I conjure a small hand towel and just kind of wipe myself. Well, yes, I'll be taking my leave.
I'm gonna turn around and trot off into the forest a little bit. Go have wolf fun.
All right. And I guess you're just leaving your clothes out in the open to find later.
I'm gonna stay close enough.
Yeah, so, Waylon, you watch this black wolf trot off as you go back to camp.
This is weird.
Meanwhile, so Solus and Thane, what have you been talking about?
I don't know, Solus, what have we been talking about?
Well, I imagined we enjoyed the... Maybe go fly somewhere. Sorry.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's been odd to say the least. Like, why couldn't we all just walk together?
I don't know.
It feels like everyone has their secrets, which fair. I understand that, but I don't know. Feels like we're dividing amongst ourselves or something. I don't know. Do you feel that way, Thing?
No, definitely. Like, we're all doing this together. We're all a team, right? And like,
Yeah.
we're not being teamly.
Yeah, we should be focusing on one objective, and just doing things together. Certainly not speaking secrets or behind people's backs or omitting things.
Yeah, I mean, like, who knows? What if one? Like, I know so little about everyone already. What if one of us turns out to be a monster or something? Like, it's just
Scary thought.
I'm such a fan of the dramatic irony happening.
I want to be on the same page with everyone, you know?
Maybe we should do something to bring everyone back together.
Solus, you're a genius.
What?
We need a handshake.
Oh boy! Hey, that's not a bad start. It's a pretty good start.
I mean, yeah, like just a little something. Get us a little more comfortable with
camaraderie.
Each other. Yeah, team building. That's what we need.
All right. What do we roll to come up with a handshake?
Roll a. Why are you rolling? Just you just do it. You make a handshake.
Well, it's dramatic.
Look, it's better. better if you roll, and then that will determine the complexity of the handshake.
I was gonna say, I think if your secret handshake is complex enough, you need to roll dex.
Maybe sleight of hand.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
that would make sense.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand for your handshake.
Should we both make it?
I'll just give you a +2 because I think your dexterity is better than mine.
It's advantage.
No, it's
You're
advantage.
assisting.
If it's help, it's
Look, when I say +2, it just means advantage.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, I'll roll with advantage. Alright. Seems like a solid handshake, maybe?
Okay.
right,
That's
alright.
a slightly above average secret handshake, but nothing
Okay.
special. It needs to
Fair.
work later.
First draft. Alright.
Look, first we're gonna be doing this for like a second. So here, I'll do.
We're gonna workshop it.
Exactly. I'll do mine too.
No, you.
I swear to God,
You
if I
were
roll a
assisting
six-
on the 12.
If I roll it, oh, okay, all right. So we're both at a 12.
No. It's, a handshake is a joint thing. We're only counting Johnny's.
Oh well.
You already did it.
Doesn't matter. It's both 12 either way.
Yeah.
Just for future reference, when you're assisting, you
Jawbone
can't roll yourself.
All right.
Okay, yeah. So you've got an okay foundation on your secret handshake.
All right.
Also, meanwhile, the wind is. It's going to be a frosty one tonight. Can you feel the air?
I mean, it's been cold. Cold is cold to me.
There's
Yeah.
more to it.
Huh?
The pressure in the air, it will bring in perhaps a storm.
Oh yeah, you can sense barometric pressure, huh?
Well, not me, but my familiar can.
That's nice. That's convenient. What? Familiar, huh?
Yes.
That owl thing. Birds are popular this decade, huh?
Birds are always popular. It
Guess
is.
so.
I think it is in the mortal longing to reach for the sky.
Flares wings.
And you're
I
luckier
suppose.
than most. We always want to reach higher, as she seems to gaze longingly at, not at the moon, but just at the sky, at the stars that you can see.
Ambitious, huh?
And sometimes the sky comes to us. But what was it you wanted to talk about?
Oh, nothing in particular. Why are you so up on everyone's powers?
The source matters. From within, from without. How you use it and why. The real... What I want is a return to a different time. A more pure time.
That's nice. If source matters, and purity matters to you, what is your source? Yourself? I don't think so. We've talked about external forces.
No, it is not from myself. I'm but a vessel.
Doesn't that sort of conflict with, well, I guess, what do you mean by purity then?
No, not in terms of race or lineage, no. That is...
That's not what I meant, but go on.
No. There was... The state of the world as it is not good.
Care to elaborate?
Yes. Mortals have taken power that is not within their ken, and they have changed it for the worse. Magic given by things higher than us, as a cleric prays to the gods, or as a supplicant like myself receives it. That is more acceptable.
Says who? The gods? That sounds like something a god would say.
But those who practice arcana, writing their will upon books and trying to understand the deeper mysteries of these eldritch powers, those are the ones who have ruined it.
You're gonna have a really long and boring talk with Elyon. I really hope that the two of you have fun, but something tells me that I don't know. I hope you two have fun. I'm just kind of looking at her like, does she have anything to add? Or ask me?
No, she just... Oh. What she does is she... while you guys have been talking, she's taken out her own little tea set and just made some tea. It's kind of awkward because she has to hold the teacup, like the kettle, like really far back on the what's it called, the handle, lest it all freeze. And she pours 2 cups and takes a branch, like a little, about this size, and puts it into each cup. And it is just absolutely filled with sugar and honey. And with a touch, whoosh, each of these teacups crystallizes, and she quickly pulls it out of the teacup, and she hands you one, a little lollipop.
A little popsicle?
Yeah,
Did you give me a
popsicle.
little popsicle?
Yes.
A little iced tea popsicle? I'm down for that. I'll thank her for that, and I'll enjoy that. Oh my god, am I hanging?
Huh?
Am I hanging? Or is that just my end?
You're good on my side.
Okay. Okay, well, I mean, can I, like, insight check her for all that? Like, can I get some mood insight into,
Sure.
like,
Insight into
her
her motivations.
convictions?
Vibe check.
Yeah, can I just get a vibe check? 16.
You have sussed out that from what she's talking about and her attitude towards the party that Waylon seems to be the only one that she really has an issue with as far as sources of magic are concerned.
Just, okay, yeah. I mean,
Just beyond also being an ex.
yeah. That's weird, but okay.
Yeah.
Shanna's like for like her purposes. Shanna's like kind of wearing her mood on her sleeve and just has this like real skeptical like, yeah, kind of look like, sure, okay, but like I don't know. She doesn't tack on anything. I don't know what Callahan wants me to ask. I want to circle back because she talked around this in the middle of my ice popsicle. I want to circle back on so like what god are you hooking up with then?
Not a god, something greater.
Cool.
The
What
one,
the fuck is greater than a god?
something older. You could call it a great old one. Amut Seba.
Wait, say that last part again.
Amut Seba.
Is that a name?
That is a name.
Oh, I'm gonna write that down. Case thought. Ah, hell yeah. Spelled it.
Spelled it.
Is that an ancient force of cold? What is an old one? What do you mean by that?
I'm not sure how to describe it in language. In a way that has meaning. It is something more powerful than God. Something older that touches upon the universe from outside.
Hmm. 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 And I mean that's interesting. I guess. Why do you I should phrase it a little less rudely. Um what draws you to all this? Why throw your lot in with something so distant? Well, distant. Alien.
True, it is distant. Whether or not it cares for this world, this reality at all, who knows? But I have a connection to it.
And you're cool with that?
I, by its touch, by its powers, I draw my own, and it gives me such visions, such knowledge. How can I
Alright.
not try and discern its will, and then follow it?
So you're some kind of priest, prophet thing.
Perhaps. Hard to say. This common language is so limited.
Oh, please. I speak a lot of languages and can tell you that you're simply missing the cultural context. You can describe things in a lot of ways with words and sounds. Just finding the right one.
There is knowledge beyond comprehension that it grants.
Oh, and you can comprehend knowledge beyond comprehension.
Oh no, I can't.
Yeah.
I could only begin to hope.
At least you're humble.
No, perhaps with enough lifetimes I will decipher it.
So this has been connected to you for more than one lifetime.
Oh, this
Are
is connected to all of us through all lifetimes. Yes. Me more so than most.
Gross. But okay. Well, interesting chat. But it sounds like you think my powers are pedant. And I start like, I'm down to the twig and I'm just kind of like picking my teeth with it.
On the scale of things, yes, your powers are minuscule. But we are minuscule creatures.
Well, I hope you have fun talking to Elyon like this.
Alright, and...
That'll be an argument for the ages.
and the flashback, or rather, the walk ends with Thane and Solus. You get back to camp. Waylon, you get back to camp. Everyone's back at the towers, except one.
Yes, Tomwell mentioned that he's making some sort of new invention, I believe. He requires the moonlight, so he found a blade with an opening. He'll be out there tonight.
Give me a bluff. Give me
Yeah.
deception.
Are we contesting insight with this bluff?
I
Or-
mean, Thane naturally isn't. I don't know about you guys.
Where is...
I'll just let Oliver use this number as he deems.
Oh, it's deception.
Ooh.
Wow.
Then this
I would
boy
say...
rehearsed your story.
I'm thinking about other shit, I think. I
Nice.
don't really care what Waylon has to say.
That's fine.
Well then.
Wait. Isn't that dangerous?
He's nearby. I'm sure he'll come to us if he has any trouble.
He'll come to us when that storm rolls in.
Oh,
Yes, well, assuming that he can find us again, visibility does get much more difficult.
He can smell.
Smelling gets much more difficult as
Yeah,
well.
he'll be fine.
wait,
Sure, he'll be fine.
isn't it like super dangerous out there?
Yeah, considering, well, I'm worried about a blizzard rolling in.
Yeah, like beyond the blizzard, there's shit out there.
Like werewolves.
Like werewolves.
like werewolves and yetis.
He has Beck with him.
Hmm.
I don't trust like that.
What are you
Yes.
gonna do? Go out running after him?
Well, you still could now. His footprints should be in the snow.
Yeah,
But once the storm rolls in, that won't be there anymore.
I mean, why'd you just leave him out there, Waylon?
We had our talk. He told me to let the rest of you know that he'd be working through the night and sleeping under the stars. Although there's no stars during a full moon, but it's just a phrase.
However,
Well,
I wanna-
if he... Oh, go for it.
I was gonna say I wanted to cast a quick cantrip right now. I reach to the floor, I grab some dirt, and I let it pour over my book, and I let it tell me the weather.
Oh. Okay, what cantrip is this?
This is Druidcraft.
Ah, yes.
You get that with your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the cantrips.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got some new magics. Maybe I'll let Tom all know if the storm's coming in.
Alright. You cast Druidcraft and slaking off of the book is a flurry of little snowflakes.
Does it seem intense?
Um,
Like
you cannot.
blizzard? Or more like just a passing of snow?
You cannot tell the severity from the cantrip. You just know it will have some amount of snow.
Well, there's definitely gonna be snow falling.
I guess we should tell him that that's the case. Just as a warning.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to pester him, but I stand up.
Tomwell's a smart boy. If he sees that it's starting to kick up, I'm sure he'll return to the towers. He's not that far off.
Well, I mean, what if he's too busy, like, tinkering to notice?
He said he
Really
needed
doubt
moonlight for his invention. If the clouds come in and it starts to snow, he won't have any more moonlight.
Point taken.
Yes. But
Alright. Let's hunker down.
What a fool. We had an observatory here a long time.
Look,
I forgot about that.
I'm still worried about it. I'm just gonna go out and maybe I'll just spend the night with him. Make sure he's okay.
Oh my god. I'm trying to.
The Venmo
Okay.
is really ruining it.
I mean,
if this is the conflict you want.
Well, if he doesn't come in when it starts storming, perhaps then would be a good time to chuck around. Or else he freezes to death.
Good point.
Proba.
I mean, then we'll definitely have to check. I won't have any halfling blood on my hands.
Waylon, why don't you start dinner?
Oh man.
Need help there, Waylon?
No, I'm quite fine, Solus. Thank you. Yes, I will get dinner started.
I'll at the table then.
So what is an average dinner that you prepare, as you are concerned about other things right now?
I mean, we've been traveling for a while. Probably a lot of my fresh ingredients are no longer. So, and it's very cold. So probably just a stew of whatever we've been. Have we been able to hunt anything?
I mean, did we take those Yeti bones? They still had some meat on them.
Oh,
You could make a decent Yeti stock.
Yeah, you put that in some water, some
Oh,
vegetables.
they were
Baby, you got
so
a stew going.
Although,
they were so smart.
although if Yeti meat is anything like bear meat, it's not gonna cook good.
I think Yetis are humanoids.
They're intelligent creatures.
Look,
Wow.
So are pigs.
it's like eating a monkey. Okay, it's just a big furry snow monkey.
Yetis might be smarter than Thane.
Shut the fuck up,
They might
Tyler.
be.
You know, I don't want to look up stat blocks because we already killed them. Would it hurt if I did?
I think we already established they have an intelligence of like 8
Oh wow, yeah.
or something.
They are on par with me. Okay,
Thane is as smart as a Yeti.
So is it okay if
No.
but I got street smarts. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
we? Uh huh.
look, intelligence, book smarts, wisdom, street smarts, and I have good wisdom. Fuck off.
He grew up in the woods.
Actually, give me a survival check.
If I can't steal
Thane.
kobold wings, you can't eat Yeti meat.
Um,
I don't really have a
Yeah.
stake in this.
Thane.
I think there's a difference there.
Thane, give me a survival check for your hunting.
What?
Yeah,
When did I say I was hunting?
street smarts.
Look, street
Wood
smarts. Street smarts. They're just people smarts. That's what wisdom is. All right, social smarts. Survival. You know what? Fine.
Yeah.
There's your fucking 7. Did you want that?
You found some interesting moss on the way that you think might be a good addition to the brew.
I don't know if moss is gonna like be really this stew thing.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't even offer to get. I was just told to roll survival for no reason.
The great microgreen.
Okay. Yeah.
Last time I tried to help cooking, Waylon fucking said no. Don't do that. I cook better than you. Why would I choose to help him now?
What are you talking about? I didn't say that. You just went and cooked.
And then you're like, oh, well, this is rather bland.
Well, you rolled a 7.
Not for this. I rolled like a fucking 10 or 11 for cooking the squids.
No, it was like an 8, I think.
It was higher than that. But
Okay,
yeah, no, Thane's
so-
not gonna cook anymore. She's just gonna leave that to Waylon.
The storm starts to blow in. Well, unfortunately, it looks like your observing won't be too fruitful tonight.
Perhaps another night then?
Well, I do
Oh,
hope he
wait.
finds his way back.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for him to come in the door. Now that the storm is in.
Yeah, we'll give him 20 minutes.
Yeah. Give him a little 15. Maybe he's just wrapping something up.
Time passes.
Well, time to go get him.
Yep. Well, I'ma head out.
I'm gonna head out. Alright. Me and Thane. are gonna go look for him. Would anyone else like to join us? Buddy system is adequate, I think, if you all want to hold down the fort. Actually, Waylon, where did you leave him?
Oh shit. I can't say I don't remember. I always remember.
He's just pouring sweat.
Yeah.
Once Tomo has his wolf fun, I'm gonna pick up my stuff with my little mouth and find a nice little spot to nestle in for the night.
I don't think I can roll another good deception check.
Not with that attitude.
He's like sweating bullets, and I'm just like, Waylon, is Tom okay?
This is Waylon right now.
Just a bit southwest, I believe. Can't be longer than a 10-minute walk.
Oh, that's kind of long. Okay. I guess I'll have to hurry before the snow covers. Too bad. Hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah,
away.
we're rushing out there.
I'm a fast girl. Thane?
We're both pretty fast. We're both pretty speedy.
How speedy are you, Thane? On like a scale of 1 to 40.
30, a solid 30.
Oh, okay. I'm a little faster than
But
you.
I mean, if I'm running, if I'm sprinting, 60.
Okay, well, sure. Let's like sprint then.
All right.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast before we can't see our way back. Following the Wayland prints. Southwest.
Give me a survival to try and follow these. Since,
Yep.
yeah, you're the faster one.
Yep. Survival, huh? You sure? Ooh.
They're
Ooh.
sure, apparently.
Ooh.
Okay.
Roll 20. What are you doing tonight?
Yeah.
Damn.
True as his word. You sprint out there, make it in like 10 minutes time. And where did you leave Beck?
I mean, can we just have him sitting idle, like under a tree or something?
Just idling like a car. You have like a little smoke.
No, his lights are off, and he's just a frog loaf right now.
I'm gonna start calling for Tom.
Yeah.
Also, with that survival check, do I see like where the tracks keep going or end up, or what is in this little Beck region here?
You found up to where the tracks ended. Give me a perception to see more.
Well, hang on. Actually, do I have that? No. No.
You can do it with advantage since you have help.
Okay. Well, thanks,
All right.
advantage.
16 it is.
All right.
Yeah, covered by the trees, the site has not been flurried over yet by the incoming snow that falls. You look around. That should have been investigation, but okay. We're going with 16.
It would be the same. It would be +1 if it was investigation.
17. No discernible difference. No.
Uh-huh.
So, you guys look at the tracks here, where there are, little halfling tracks and Wayland's larger human tracks there and back.
Mm-hmm.
You see a lot of paw prints ending at the halfling tracks, and Beck is not on right now.
Question for you, Oliver. Question for the table, actually. With Walton's history and stories we've heard as children, about how well would you say would be my capacity to put these fucking clues together? Because if we've heard that halflings can shapeshift, and like we've heard stories of the shadow and Nazat, I'm probably going to assume that Tomwell ran off as a wolf for the night. Like, apart from lycanthropy, like, I'm not gonna assume.
Think Oliver and I have talked about this, and I think it boils down to, well, this is supposed to be like one of the best kept secrets of their culture, and Walton had the privilege of learning about it.
But he didn't necessarily know about, like, the curse.
Yeah, not necessarily, but would he tell his children, or would he
keep that secret?
Would he keep that secret, even from his family?
Did he know it was a secret?
That's part of what Oliver and I talked about. It would explicitly be communicated that this is secret. Don't tell people about this.
Because I think Alia would assume that the shadow just had a one-off shapeshifter power. Because there's nothing else. If it was that much of a secret, then...
Yeah, because then only Walton would know about Dagger Dare.
Yeah,
well,
only he survived, other than Raylith.
Yeah.
So...
And we lived near Dagger Dare.
I mean, I feel like the stories he would tell the kids would be just about werewolves in general, probably not mentioning halflings.
Okay.
If he knew how big of a secret he was, he wouldn't just be like, "Hey kids, you want to hear the story about the halflings who can turn into werewolves?" Pretty fucking wild.
I mean, yeah, he might like tell them a spooky story. Hey, don't go into the woods at night. There are some werewolves in there.
Exactly. There's scary werewolves and monsters. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think it's necessarily reasonable for you to make that connection.
Well, I mean, there was clearly like, okay, so it's clear that there are dog tracks going away from here and human tracks going back. And no Tom.
Right.
But also no struggle.
No struggle is the thing. It's like Tom was clearly not eaten by a wolf. What do you... I gotta point this out to Thane. Did he get on a wolf and ride out?
Maybe he has a mechanical wolf too? Maybe that's why he needed the moon.
Maybe he's testing a wolf.
I mean, it could be.
Oh. Okay. Well, where the fuck did he go? I guess we should follow the wolf tracks.
Yeah, I mean, if he has this... Wait, maybe it malfunctioned. Maybe that's why he didn't head back yet.
Yeah, we should probably follow the wolf tracks.
Yeah. he's okay.
I mean, I'm kind of playing it in character. So yeah, okay. Maybe we should meta talk this out. I'm kind of just playing it in character.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do we want to see where this goes and resolve it now?
All right. Well, originally Oliver and I wanted to keep this a secret from the players as well as the party, but that takes a lot of work, and I don't think the payoff was that great. So we just started talking about it out of character. I didn't think Luke was going to pursue it this hard and turn it into the whole session.
Well, the problem is all okay.
No. Like I kind of made you guys pursue
You're kind
it
of
this
pushing
hard.
it, yeah. Like I
no,
get the sense that this is on purpose.
This isn't a matter of me pushing this story. This is a matter of actually being concerned for a party member and playing that the way it is. Because if we're just like, oh yeah, no, Tomwell's out in the middle of a fucking blizzard in the middle of this place that's absolutely dangerous, he'll be fine. Whatever.
Yeah, Shannon's in the same spot. Like, there's a storm blowing in. And the fucking ice witch warned me about it. Like,
yeah, I mean, I thought with Wayland's Nat 20 deception, it would have just kind of like died there. But I'm willing to play it out if you want. If you want to keep going for it, I'm okay with that still.
We believe, we absolutely believe Wayland's story.
Actually,
yes.
That's where the deception is good. But
how about let's give Wayland a better lie. Like Tomwell is testing out his own sort of encampment spell to preserve, like, make a little hovel against the elements.
I legitimately wanted to do that, though.
Okay, if we want to go this route, we can, but Wayland didn't know it was going to blizzard tonight.
Oh, that's also true.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to retcon this. Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't think we have to. I'm okay just to play it out.
Yeah, let's just see where it goes. Like, I'm gonna try to follow the wolf tracks.
Okay.
Because my friend is out in a blizzard.
Yep.
So, since you're both trying to follow it, give me survival with advantage.
Sure. Okay.
17. Let me look up the DCs here real quick. If there is such a thing. 15 is pretty good. Alright, yeah. You follow the wolf tracks, and they're best you can make. It's kind of playful, as it goes and then goes upon itself. Makes some circles around, then goes back to where Wayland's tracks ended, and then goes off again. And so would Tomwell have stayed with his clothing, or would he have just put it in a nook and then continued on?
To put it in a nook, and so it's somewhat hidden from a random passerby. That's quite a good score if someone were just to be like, "Oh, hey, look, a gun."
Yeah. Just some kid walking through the woods, just, "Oh, hey!"
But yeah, I made sure all my stuff's in one place by some kind of landmark, whatever I could find, a big rock, a nice tree. And I'm just out and about looking for shelter.
All right. Yeah. So you find a little cache, a cache of all of his equipment,
and clothing.
weapons, and clothing.
Hey, Thane.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to jump to any conclusions here.
Of course. Yeah.
I don't think he's riding a wolf. Naked. Alright, Let's just try to find him. He should know. He should not be caught in this blizzard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish Waylon wasn't such a good liar. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Following the tracks.
Oh, hold up. Lee, this is for you because I want to know what your intention was, or since you wrote these rules.
Yeah.
By maintaining control, I am at tier 3 now, and on your chart that gives me an at-will transformation. Since I earned this transformation, could I at-will transform back?
So you have used your transformation for the night, was the intention.
Okay, so that's the
You have
intention.
one,
So
you're done.
okay, so the forced transformation counts as that transformation.
Yes, that's
Okay.
why there's a note on the 5th one.
Okay,
you
cool.
have 2, so you can have 1 in and 1 out. Yeah, that was the intention. We could play it differently if you want to, like,
Just show up naked, like, hey guys.
show up naked.
No,
Hey,
no. I'll play it to your intention.
I just wanted to feel the brisk without the britches, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so this is what you guys find.
A black dog.
No. Unless he reveals himself. But no.
What do we find?
You find the cache. All of this.
Oh, that's it? We don't find any other tracks leading out?
Oh no, you find more tracks still. But
Oh, yeah,
that's
I'm
just where you.
following them.
Yeah.
I gotta find them.
We're in too deep. We're in too deep now.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no other tracks. I'm like, maybe I'm missing something.
Give me a perception check, Tyler.
Oh, Tyler.
Hello. Wait, what's my perception? I'm playing too many different characters. I'm getting my bonuses to shit.
I know, right?
I'm a halfling.
Oh, yeah.
Still.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And are you guys following the tracks in a sneaky way?
Not really, no.
They're probably calling out for Tomwell.
Yeah, they're like, Tom!
Yeah.
Tom!
Okay, well in that case, you hear them. Yeah, you hear your friends going through the woods, following tracks in this increasingly snowy weather.
I am. Oof. It's time to be stealth dog. It's time to be stealth dog.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to stealth dog out of here. Oof.
Uh-oh.
Wait, you're a halfling. Oh, wait.
Nope, there wasn't a 1.
Okay.
Before this interaction happens, can we take a small break?
I do have to pee.
Yeah, exactly. I cannot focus on RPing when my bladder is screaming at me.
All right.
Okay. 5
Right.
minutes.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
This session.
This session has derailed tremendously.
Or has it?
Or has it?
It has.
It seems like it's all according to Oliver's Keikaku. I just don't know what the Kikaku is.
So meanwhile, back at the tower,
Uh-huh.
Solus, please do something.
No. I gotta go pee.
Oh my god. Wayland's just like, fuck. It's out of my hands now.
You're like, well, I tried. I've done all I can do.
I rolled a 20 deception, that's it.
It was
Look.
good. I mean, we totally believed you until we found evidence to the contrary.
Yep, I mean, that's totally fair. And it's not like I didn't want people to know about this initially, so.
It's not like you didn't want to tell me immediately.
Yeah. I tried to do right by Tomo and it didn't work out.
You were a good friend.
I have returned.
What's up, dude?
Ah. Wheeling Towers. It's got a good name to it, Wheeling.
Did you get a chance to enjoy the observatory before the storm rolled in, Solus?
No. Me and Thane were coming up with handshakes. Here's what we got so far. Alright. Horizontal palm strike.
Yeah, horizontal.
And then you slide out,
So,
and then you fist bump in.
this direction. Oh, in. Okay.
And that's all we got.
Wow.
Seems that...
Amateurs.
Amateurs.
Seems like it's missing something.
Yeah, it's a first draft, so to speak.
Well, that's cool.
I Eldritch Blast you in the face. Nice. Should I open up the cheddar Chex Mix or the extra flaming hot Cheetos?
I feel like we're not flaming hot tonight.
We're more like Cool Ranch tonight.
Yeah, we're
Cool
Cool Ranch.
I got salt and vinegar chips.
That actually might
Oh
be the
my
best.
god. I had an associate candidate yesterday ask me what flavor of chips I am. As like one of the end of the interview questions, you know? He's like, what flavor chips are you guys? I'm like, oh, holy shit, that's the best question I've ever been asked in like this situation.
Damn. What flavored chip are you?
I decided I was Cool Ranch.
Nice.
You know what? That is the
Of
first
course.
thing that came to mind for Katie.
Yeah, I was almost gonna say shrimp chips.
Oh.
I was like, no, I'm not that quirky and weird and British.
But then there's that awkward moment where someone's like, Fritos, and like, get out! Get the fuck out!
Fuck out!
You're done! You're done! Don't
It's
call
just like,
back.
they say it's like they're like, oh, I'm Fritos, and we're all just like, well, thank you for your time today.
Yes.
Wow.
I will say though, Fritos and chili is pretty good.
I love Fritos and chili.
That's right. They made
Delicious.
chili cheese Fritos.
I know.
What's the worst chip, y'all?
Shrimp chips.
That's the worst chip?
Yeah, disgusting.
Mm.
Or maybe chicken biscuits, but those are like crackers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the vinegar.
Oh, you don't like vinegar and
You
salt?
don't like salt and vinegar?
Yeah, it's just never been my thing.
I will say I understand that, Oliver. When I first heard of it, I was like, that sounds gross, but they've grown on me certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see how it's an acquired taste. It's not a taste that I've
Yeah.
acquired.
It's
Yeah.
definitely like I only want them when I'm eating a sandwich. kind of thing. I don't
'Cause-
just
Or
want
some
them.
charcuterie.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
It's like, put them on a sandwich.
Oh,
Oh
delicious.
yeah.
Then you have something great.
Mm-hmm.
Or we're talking about chips on their own.
It's gotta be on its
Yes.
own. If you're ranking, yeah. If it's
Okay.
ranking,
Well,
it's gotta be
well
on
let's
its own.
let's get a good feel. What is everyone's favorite chip?
Flamin' Hot Cheetos is pretty baller, dude.
It is.
I have to go with pepper.
Oh, just
Kettle
actually,
brand.
yeah.
Salt and pepper. Yeah.
that's
Okay.
that's a good
Those
choice.
ones are my favorite.
If we're gonna go with chips specifically and not Cheetos, Flaming Hot, of course, but I would say barbecue sauce.
Oh, just the barbecue chip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta say, probably all time. I'm gonna go limon with salt and vinegar at a very close second.
Oh, limon is
Okay, yeah.
My personal, I am a sucker for the cheddar and sour cream ruffles.
Also, huge.
yeah.
Big
That's a
brain.
good one. That's a good
Big
one.
brain choice.
Big brain. Yeah. But worst chip though, I don't know. I can't eat regular Fritos on their own.
Yeah. No.
I'll eat a bag of regular Fritos when I crave salt.
Okay, yeah. If it's there, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
But
like the
I-
only reason you have them.
Never go for it.
I like them better than Doritos.
Okay.
I'm not a huge Doritos fan.
I'm a big Pringles proponent.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like potato chips. Just in general. Except
Yeah.
for the kettle brand ones. Salt and pepper.
To be fair, I haven't had potato chips in a while.
Well,
But they sound good.
Anyways,
Maybe just my memory. Is
Is
Tyler here?
back yet?
Nope.
Not.
No.
He is not.
Yeah.
No.
Hello.
Oh,
there
there
Oh.
it
we
is.
go.
Alright. Enough of this chip talk.
I didn't have anything to add to the chip talk. I didn't realize you thought I was still absent.
Tyler, what chip are you? What's your favorite chip?
That's too difficult of a question. I can't. That's like asking me. I don't know.
Who
It's
his
like asking me a
favorite
really hard
child
question.
is?
Yes.
Okay.
That's like asking me what my favorite beer is.
Mm.
Okay, well, the only reason I was talking about this because I thought you weren't here, and you're here now, so let's play D&D.
Yep, let's get back to the matter at hand.
Alright.
You cut out really hard. I felt emotional intensity, but I didn't hear anything that you said.
We're getting back to the matter at hand.
yes.
Mhm.
All right.
Checks for me.
This
We're getting back.
beautiful dog.
This beautiful boy.
He's near.
I'm going to give you a head as soon as I find you.
I'm Okay, your call, Oliver. What is happening now? I'm still looking for, I guess, a fucking dog. Whatever made this track. Either it's a robot dog or a real dog.
Alright. So, since it's beginning to storm now, give me survival with disadvantage to try and follow.
Oh, okay. Another round of following while calling out his name. Oh no.
You lose it very quickly.
Well, I'm still here calling out his name. Damn.
Yeah, you have no idea now where he could have gone. Or where these tracks could have led to.
Fuck, it's getting cold.
You got a quick glimpse of Dog, though, didn't you?
I mean, I don't know.
With my bad stealth. I don't think we ever actually resolved how my poor stealth
I mean, I don't.
affected this.
Like, I don't.
Well-
Are we in the area at all, or was that just a preemptive stealth check?
That's a preemptive one.
Okay, so it doesn't even matter. So
Yeah.
we're just here calling your name.
I mean, that could also have been to like cover your tracks. You're trying to like get away and then just brush them away with your tail. You're like, you can't find me.
I don't know about that. I think
I don't know if I have the fine motor
snowing.
control.
Fucking snowing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just hear your friends calling your name.
I run deeper into the woods.
All right. You guys are unable to find him.
I'm gonna go back to his stuff and call more. I'm talking to Thane.
Yeah.
I don't know where he went. I don't know where they went.
Yeah.
You think if you don't leave back now, you might not be able to find your way?
I was about to just say that.
Shit. Did we take his stuff back?
I don't know. It seems like it was left here on purpose.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just doing stuff.
I mean, I don't want to jump to conclusions.
Yeah. There's a
But,
lot of conclusions to jump to here.
Let's get back inside.
Yeah. I think he's comfortable out here.
Something tells me he won't mind the cold as much as me, a part lizard.
Yeah.
now.
I mean, here, and I'll give you a coat. A little coat. What I can cover, even with your wings. Just drape it over your shoulders a little bit.
Crunch them in a little
Try and
bit.
help you out. Just like, yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay, let's go. Oh, my feet are falling off. Oh, it's so cold.
Alright. One last hurdle, and that's the Hail Mary of a lie I have to make when I come back to the tower in the morning.
Yep. I hope you get a 20 on deception, my boy.
Well, hold on. I have to bust into this tower and be like, so Waylon,
What the fuck?
Supper?
yeah. Find anything cool in the woods on your walk?
Anything? What do you mean exactly?
Like anything that would make a bunch of dog prints and not murder you?
Dog prints?
Something that would make people stow their clothes away in little nooks.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Tommel and I took a walk into the woods. He told me about his new invention, asked me to leave him be for the night, and I walked back here.
Yeah, what
What
was that
did-
new invention?
He didn't mention its purpose, just that it required moonlight to charge.
Because, I mean, did he mention that it was something wolf-like? Because we saw a lot of, or at least Shanna saw a lot of
I
paw
showed you the paw prints.
prints in the snow, Waylon. Where halfling feet ended and paw prints began.
And you were definitely there.
You were definitely there.
Look, friends, we all have our secrets. I was asked to not speak on the matter. I'm sure you can respect that.
Waylon,
Sure.
just
No,
look.
I'm gonna put a hand on Zane's shoulder.
No. Let me. You don't have to tell us anything. Except, 1, is he in danger? 2, are we in danger?
Those are good questions. Those are fair questions.
The answer-
I'm into this conversation in the other room.
Yeah, Solus, get in here, and I'll give you the handshake. And come on.
Oh, nice.
Those are both good questions, and the answer is that we are all safe. Tomwell included.
And you're 100%.
As far as my knowledge carries me, yes. I apologize for not being able to explain more.
So we told you to keep it secret.
Because you're.
I mean,
his
that's
best
fine. That's fine if so. They're best friends.
friend. Yeah.
I just like to be informed when I go out running into a snowstorm that I did so for absolutely no reason.
You gained more knowledge, isn't that a reason?
Well, I mean, Waylon, like we get having secrets. I mean, we kept mom and dad from you guys when we first met.
I just like to know
Yeah,
that people are safe.
exactly.
Like my friend who ran off into a blizzard.
Yes.
Oh, please. Running off into a blizzard is good for your moral education.
Okay, didn't ask for your input.
Pia, you aren't a part of the team yet. All right, you don't know the handshake.
I think she saw the handshake thing. I think the handshake's out of the bag.
She
I
doesn't
think
know.
that's not a secret
She
anymore.
doesn't-
I don't think
No,
that's a secret.
no. No, she doesn't know it.
Yes, honestly, more people should run out into blizzards.
Okay, why don't you go run out into that blizzard then? Have fun.
I mean, I could.
Oh,
I wouldn't
hey,
mind.
Waylon, look, we're a team. Like, as far as at least I'm concerned, as far as Solus is concerned. So
I do agree with that.
look, when something
They made a handshake about it.
well, look, when something like this happens, just like you don't have to tell us all the details, but just let us know, hey, like we're safe, we're fine. It's just something we can't talk about right now. Because being able to just let each other know that is really important if we're gonna trust each other.
To be fair, Thane, I expected you to find him. And so I thought that the secret could get out without me breaking my promise, and we would all be in the know, as they say. Didn't pan out that way, but that's why I didn't stop you exactly.
It got too snowy.
All right.
Well, alright. He's gonna come back naked in the morning. Or not. I didn't take his clothes. Just taking his clothes.
Solus is like, what?
Just taking his clothes.
Yeah, we figured it was best to just leave them where we found them. But dinner. All right.
All right, yeah. We get a hot meal.
Yes.
I'm fucking freezing.
Yes. The Rangoon, Waylon, the Rangoon.
The Rangoon.
Mama.
Where did that meme start? I keep
Sorry.
seeing it.
And I keep seeing it, and I shared it everywhere. And then there was crab rangoon pizza at work.
Oh god.
Oh.
People were like, "Mother, the rangoon."
Damn.
Okay, so you guys have dinner, the night passes, and it's the morning.
Well, I sure had a warm and comforting night's sleep.
Yep, definitely didn't stay up thinking about things.
Is Hia like still being an invasive bitch? Like, I got half my eye on her from my dream on.
She doesn't make any suspicious movements.
Great. Okay. Well, time to pack up and go. Wait for our friend Tom to show up.
I hope he had fun at least.
I hope.
I hope he didn't.
I hope he's
Right.
not frozen somewhere.
Yeah. And I hope he didn't, like, I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I
Well,
just
we're about to see if he's covered in blood.
hoping for clear skies today.
Quick, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he did freeze, he's probably still alive.
Yeah?
What?
Yes.
How does it
I
explain?
don't.
You're not really dead until you're warm and dead. Cold and dead, well, that's just
What?
frozen.
Okay, she's talking magic nonsense.
She's talking magic nonsense.
Alright, well, if you want to explain that in language that is comprehensible,
You explain it.
then I'll let you do that. But I'm gonna go outside the tower now and wait for my buddy Tom home and pack up the horses.
Look, I have frozen hundreds of people. They don't die. They just go into
Okay, yeah, thank
No,
you.
no. Wait. Hold on a fucking second.
No, we have pressing matters
No,
to tend to.
you-
Thane.
You freeze people.
Shanna's already outside.
Wait, does
Just
that
leave
mean
it. Just leave it.
that you made the blizzard?
No. Don't be absurd.
I just imagine them bickering in the background.
Oliver,
Mm-hmm.
would you like me to make some kind of checker save to see how I fared in the cold and the outside? Like survival or a con save or something?
Give me a survival check, and that'll determine the DC of your con save.
Oh. We can totally do that.
Yeah, so give me survival to find...
What
Wow.
is this evening?
Okay, yeah. You found a fantastic little cave, and you are a warm boy. No con save needed.
Just a nice warm boy.
With your fur, you've got your like, what's it called, the inner layer fur that like
The undercoat.
Yeah, the undercoat. Got a thick undercoat, no problem.
No one has been warmer than you.
Oh, people have definitely been warmer, but you're not bad.
Alright,
Okay.
well,
And
I
in the
guess I
morning,
wake up naked in a cave.
Isn't that a TV show?
No, it's naked and afraid, but I think... Or afraid in a cave, I don't remember.
I think
Naked and Afraid.
naked and afraid.
is definitely the show.
Naked in a Cave is a different show
Naked in a
that
cave.
hasn't been made yet.
We
Well,
should make
we
it.
have something.
We're working on it. Season 1, we're still filming. Okay.
I run, panting like, God, I ran real far last night.
And now it actually is very cold. Give me a con save.
No.
Can't hurt anymore, asshole.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Fortunately, your halfling pelts is pretty. I mean, you're a halfling. You have thick fur.
Your natural body hair
Yeah.
akin to Robin Williams.
Oswald will be proud.
I'm so glad I have Oswald's approval. I run back to where I left my stuff. I see there's less stuff, but at least something to put on my body. I'm going to smear some dirt on my face, make myself look like I had a rough night, throw on my trousers. At the end of this long rest, I'm going to slap that motherfucking poncho and turn it into a cloak of elven kind.
Poof.
And then, since I now have a spellcasting focus, I'm going to run towards the tower and cast Enhance Ability on myself for Charisma.
All right.
And I'm going to slam the door open.
Did I not see you come in? I have to make a perception check with disadvantage, don't I?
I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm running
Oh.
back as if I'm frantically searching for my friends.
Oh,
Like-
I am
Like, oh,
outside.
I'm back.
Hi, Tom.
Oh, hello.
And you can see now, like, as I'm running, my poncho and its weird, like, irregular pattern, the colors are shifting to match the background, like my backdrop. It's like
Mm-hmm.
chameleon camo.
Pretty cool.
All right, y'all, you will not believe what happened to me last night.
Try us.
Please, regale us.
What happened?
So I'm just out there, working on a little something something. Here it is. Looks nice, right? As I kind of like show you my poncho.
Oh yeah.
And
That's
now
cool.
I thought I picked out a nice safe spot, but some wolves came. Well, they found me because I guess I was out in the middle of the wilderness.
Okay, yeah.
And they chased me right out of my campsite.
Oh no.
You don't say.
Wolves, huh?
I'm gonna.
Yeah. Give me that.
Is this where I deceive?
Yeah. Give me.
This is the part where I'm gonna tell you right now, in character, I don't believe.
Yeah. You could spin whatever threads you
I mean,
want.
I'll see how good of a convincing thing it is, and I'll take that into account. But
Yeah. Give me that deception to see how good of a lie it is.
It is 12 good.
It is
Okay.
all good.
A fairly standard telling of the lie.
okay, telling of the lie.
Whether or not the rest of the party believes it is
Well, what's
not
my
up to
passive
rolls.
insight? That's an interesting question.
Passive insight a thing?
Yes, and so is
Why not?
passive investigation.
There's no spot for that on the character sheet.
I don't know. I think it's like a thing that they added later on.
There's a passive
It's in-
perception
it's in-
section.
No,
it's
yeah,
in
there's perception, but there's no passive investigation or passive insight spot.
It's in D&D Beyond, and I think it's something that they just added
I
in.
feel like
Oh well,
it
But
would
anyway.
make sense.
D&D Beyond,
It's not canon.
yeah, it's strange.
It's not. I know, but they tried. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The outcome does not matter.
Yeah.
I was just looking for a point of interest that
Okay.
it does not beat my path.
So that is what Tomo tells you.
Okay. I say you don't say.
That is Incredible.
Well, cool.
I am so hungry. Did anyone make breakfast?
Here, I made you a popsicle. Since you are not a popsicle right now.
No, that's mighty nice of you here, but I don't want cold food.
Oh, well.
Waylon,
Are we taking extra time this morning? I thought we were going to try to make up for lost time.
yeah.
It's fine. I'll just have some crackers.
Well, I mean, we can at least get some, like, tea or something. Warm you up.
I cast prestidigitation by, like, clapping him on the shoulder and warming up the space around him.
Nice.
That's more.
We're gonna have to trek around in the snow.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. Let's go. Well, I mean, it's not like we were trekking out in the snow, in the cold, the two of us last night looking for Tom.
Yeah, we definitely.
Glad you're safe, buddy.
Well, we should get going then, huh?
You can say that.
Hey, I went ahead and brushed all your guys' horses.
Hey, that's pretty nice of you.
Thank you,
Solid?
Solus.
Yeah, no problem. Rocco seemed to like it too. So I'd say we're all ready. Horses
Wait.
included.
Solus.
Yeah.
Do we want to work on it more, or should we show it?
Oh shoot! I already kind of showed Waylon.
Okay, let's shit. Okay.
It was just
I told-
like, I saw it last night.
Okay, well, let's
I told him it was the first draft, though.
look. We'll teach everyone. We'll get their input, and I feel like if we piece this together as a group, it'll just make it that much better.
Yeah, we'll improve it as a team.
All right, do you want to show them?
I already did it once. You go ahead. You go ahead.
I mean, you're the mastermind.
No, it's just an idea.
All right, everyone.
Yeah.
We have a secret handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Wink.
It's true.
And we figured it would be nice if we, as a team, just had something like that we could share.
Is he looking?
Yeah, it's always looking.
I use my silent image to make a wall between us and Hia.
Hia is still looking.
Secret meeting.
Yeah, could you not?
Official. Agreed. Members only.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Are you going to say anything?
She is still sitting there watching.
She might have that thing where she like seeing through walls or something.
I walk between like where like I imagine there's just like this Hia and then Thane and Solus and Shanna comes between them.
Look.
Spreads wings.
I mean, it's a first draft, so I mean, if she sees the first draft, it's not that big.
No,
Yeah.
you can't see through these. Look at this curtain. Look at this
You're
big
right.
ass curtain.
You're right. You're right.
All right, show us the thing.
All right.
Hit a thing.
We'll teach everyone the secret hand. I have to roll sleight of hand.
Oh yeah.
Let's see it.
It's probably a good thing though.
I do it
You do it. You accomplish it.
exactly as it should be without any extra flourishes. Because I am exactly average.
One could say a textbook example. Yes.
I am the WikiHow images of how to do this.
I'm gonna be like, all right. Let me try. Alright, you and me, Thane, let's go.
Oh.
Thane,
Yes.
can we try that again?
Look, it took me a little while to get it too.
Okay. It's real complex, isn't it?
Solus is really good at being dexterous with his hands when it comes to this handshake.
Okay.
Oh, please, I'll just show you.
I am going to not shake hands with Ia because this is none of her fucking business. So she's shaking hands with no one right now.
Look, we already have an extra party member, and his name is John, and he's not here, alright?
I forgot. Is John still with us?
No.
He's sick, right?
No,
Okay.
he's chilling in Code and Cal, fighting in the club, making me
Oh.
some armor. Because, we secretly, deep down, we just love each other so much.
Okay, I'm happy for you. I'm happy you found someone.
Look, I'm going to find many someones on this journey.
Okay, that's fine. Great. I'm glad.
Okay.
I'm going to shake your hand for real now.
Alright, let's see it.
I can't just do it. I always have to roll sleight of hand.
Yep.
Okay, you just do it. It's not that hard. Like,
Alright.
Thane made it. It's not that hard.
This time I just sort of walk you through it, and then then you bump, and you got, and then. Alright, easy peasy.
And that's a boring handshake. I'm
Look,
telling you this was your sister.
I said it was the first draft, okay?
Okay, it needs a little something something.
Look,
Can we please get on the road?
Okay, great.
Waylon!
We'll workshop this on the road.
We can go on the road as soon as you do the handshake. As soon
I-
as you do the handshake, Waylon. Let's see it.
You're so pushy sometimes.
Luke, we've been doing handshake shit for 15 minutes.
And what the fuck about it, Tyler?
Yeah,
Let's
15 minutes.
We're having a good time. It doesn't fucking matter.
Okay, so the camera speeds back to present day.
Oh shit, we were still in the past.
That was in the past. On the way, though, because this changed things, I have to tell Tom. I have to take Tom aside. I have to say something to him, very diplomatically. Hello, Tom Wow.
Hi, Shanna.
So, next time you need to run off into the woods, I'm gonna need you to just tell us so I don't go running through a blizzard and getting cold and worried and upset at my friends who aren't you, but I'm also a little upset at you. For no reason, when you were going to be safe the whole time, we just establish that much between us. I don't care what secrets you're keeping. I really don't care what you're doing in Toiva. That's such a, I don't know, so covert, or Code and Cal, that's so illegal. I really don't care. Just let me know so I don't run out into a fucking blizzard.
Didn't Waylon tell you what was going on?
He told me some same bullshit cover story you did. Or not the same, a different one. That you were working on an invention. But
Sure was.
I know you heard us calling for you because you wouldn't have come up with a story about wolves if you didn't think that we didn't see tracks. So, just a little more frankness in the future would be appreciated.
I'll tell you everything that you need to know.
Yes, everything that I need to know, and no more is necessary. Okay, thanks. Good chat. I walk away. I trot away.
Trot.
Wait. Oh, turn off on There you
Everything
go.
can be seen.
Ah, fuck. Ruined everything.
No, I missed all the
Spoiler.
secrets.
Shit!
Spoilers.
Okay. So, as you guys come through the city of Elenthril Innoris, the capital of Elvenkind, at the beginning, of course.
Wait, hold on. Back up. There's an N in that word? Valenthuil or Valethuil?
Elenthril.
Valethuil. Okay, that's what I thought. I've been writing a fucking novel for over a year.
I
I know these words.
This is something important.
I know these words.
There's an end.
Anyway, go on.
Yes. So, of course, before entering, you guys have to pass the gates. Normally, it'd be a big fucking to-do, very difficult, but, papers, please. And you've got the papers.
Hell yeah, I do.
Papers enough for everyone, actually.
Yeah. We got things squared away.
Wow.
Yeah, just a tiefling walking about, a halfling walking about, the capital. Whoa. You've
So
got
what's-
connections.
Have I been here before?
Yes.
What's the vibe? Okay, cool.
Yes,
Do
you
people look at me weird, right?
absolutely.
Great. I'm on a horse though, so I don't fucking care what they think.
This is amazing.
Right. So, you guys head towards Elyon's estate, kind of deeper in and then out. It's about an hour's. Would it be an hour? Sorry. Yeah, like an hour's trot.
It's a big
From
city.
yeah. Well, he also doesn't live like in the center of it. That's not where the
Oh,
Varia
okay.
estate is.
Right.
So
God, he just walked away with the Varia estate after all that bullshit. Daegwyn was so nice to him. Daegwyn could have taken him for all he was worth. Anyway,
you think there was some deal behind there that you're not fully
I mean, I don't
into
think
it.
anything. Shanna doesn't think shit. Shanna and Thane definitely do not know what actually happened.
Yep. It's all a mystery.
We
And
know what the public knows.
so, the Elven capital is, as we've said before, oh god, what's the Lord of the Rings city called?
Rivendell, Lothlorien.
Lothlorien. Yeah, not Rivendell. Yeah, it's Lothlorien. You've got these high, super thick trees that clearly have been magically or like druid crafted to have stairs built into them with a web of like tree houses at the top, and like built into the trunks of the trees, hollowed out, are like a tower of dwellings within each one, and the elves here look upon the party with great suspicion and kind of like, who let you in? What are you doing here? These like with your horses with a chariot and a sled behind it going along. Fortunately for you, it's snowing, so not many people are actually outside. But you guys get to Elyon's estate, and they know who you two are, at least, and you guys are let inside.
Fancy dicks.
Yeah, and the true Varia Manor, not the one from Codenkel, is this grand, venerable palace of just old, august style of refinement. There is a balance here between the natural world, very Art Nouveau, in the way that the wood is shaped, how everything is a curve. There are no straight lines here. And you're led into this stately waiting room. The domed ceiling is enchanted to be apparently a clear sky with the warm sunlight streaming through the filigree up top.
Wowee.
Cool.
And passing. Where'd you seen it? No, you're in the meeting room. Okay. So, being offered some cheese and crackers and leaves.
It's always cheesy with variants.
Fucking, what's even the point of the leaves? You
They
can't
go
eat them.
Go on top of the cheese.
You can't eat them though. They're edible, but
You can
they
eat them,
taste
in
like
fact.
nothing.
Yeah, they're for crunch. Channel like crunch.
But that's what the cracker was for.
No, it's all about texture. Remember, elves like the texture. And
There's the boy.
and in a bit, the High Lord Varia enters this magnificent waiting room.
Is he really?
He's the High Lord.
Is he really?
He is the
Is he
seneschal.
like head of house?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm writing my own bullshit. Anyway. What's up?
Welcome to Erlastiel.
Thanks for having us. Slight bow.
Uncle Elyon! Hug.
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 Yes, welcome, Thane.
Hey. Hey, you remember this time?
Hard to forget.
Hey, so you remember our friends who we briefly probably introduced during last time's downtime? Solus and Waylon and Tomwell. Yep. And this is, hey, you asked me to find you some folks? Wouldn't you fucking know it? We found one almost immediately. This is Hia.
Why, hello, Lord Varia. She gives a kind of a strange curtsy with her like, think of like one of those Chinese dances where they're like
I getcha.
so gives a curtsy like that, and he raises his eyebrow. She is of ancient age, you say?
Something like that. I'm sure she can explain it better.
No, this incarnation is not ancient. But I've had many lives.
She's real fun to talk to. Anyway, I'm gonna raid your fridge. We'll be out of your hair pretty soon. We're not gonna take your time. I mean, we'll have some coffee and shit. I don't know. Elven hospitality. Mom says it's a blessing and a curse.
Yes. Is there anything that you need?
Are we good, boys, lads, boys?
Do you have non-alcoholic beer?
Solus coming in like, hey, can you pass me those duels?
Oh my god.
If not, yeah, I don't want to be an hassle. It just
We can find some in the city, yeah.
it just seemed like you had a lot.
Cherish, come in. Is there anything non-alcoholic, any non-alcoholic beer? And in walks in a very strange fellow. He's got elven features, but speckled with a, like, half normal elven skin tone and then half drow skin tone.
Oh, interesting. That's kind of a cool idea.
Perhaps, let me find something. Well, here, let us talk. And, well, Shayna, you know where to lounge, if you wish.
Thanks. And I will leave the group somewhere else in the mix.
Yeah. So you walk towards the library, and wow, this place has changed. The library is just fucking an explosion of books now.
Was it not before?
Well, before the books were all neatly in their shelves.
Oh, I see.
Now there are just piles of books, a lot of them open, strewn about, notes everywhere, just pages and pages. Waylon, give me an intelligence check.
I'm on it. Just base intelligence? What the fuck?
This is a great library filled with many arcane tomes.
Overwhelming.
Unlucky.
As well.
What exactly, Shauna, is Elyon going to do with you?
That sounded like he just wanted to talk to her.
Yeah. What languages do you guys speak again?
Common, Elvish, Sylvan, Draconic, Celestial, Halfling.
Common, Infernal, Abyssal, Primordial.
Alright, so Shayna, about a third of these books are written in Celestial, a third in Common, and then the rest is not immediately clear. Waylon, you see a third are written in Infernal, a third in Common, and then about a third in something else.
We have a lot of these, I don't know what this script is, book my house too. I probably am familiar with it
Yeah.
enough to know that that's infernal,
Probably.
and I can't read it.
Hmm.
This is probably infernal here.
Quite a collection.
Yeah. Anyway, I figure we just kick it here and look for a hotel later. I don't know, or we can fucking leave. This is probably a lot. It's a lot for me.
It's an impressive library.
It's like really cool how this place is built, though. I just thought I'd show it to you because I don't know, it's neat, it's interesting. They like magicked it all together. Killer architecture. And I know
Ha-
it works.
Hmm. How exactly do you know the High Lord Elyon?
Well,
Wait.
he's our stepdad.
Wait, no, we walked in and I said, "Hey, Uncle Elyon," and hugged him, and you're like, "How do you know him?"
Well, I mean, that's the short answer. The long answer is he's our stepdad.
Yeah.
I mean, you could explain to me how he's your uncle if I asked that question.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, more specific.
It was just the way you were.
And what exactly is he studying here? What is his focus?
Arcane bullshit, ancient stuff. He's really into celestial and infernal and diabolical, like cosmic shit.
Whoa.
I don't really know what he studies. I know that like it's just kind of his life's work. He likes to understand stuff. I don't know. We've talked a lot about magic. He has some good things to say, I guess.
Well, are we planning on dropping here off here in the capital and heading further west? How long did you want to stay here?
I mean, as long as you want. I kind of come through here. I've been through here a couple times. I can show you like probably some cool places I've been to before. If you're into sightseeing. If not, I mean, we could just rest the night and get on the road.
I mean, we have to. Where, as a non-elf, like, I feel like I'm never gonna be in this city.
Excuse me. I have some ciders, non-alcoholic, that might interest you.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
busting out that Martinelli's.
Hero over
I
here.
love some.
Oh, but I mean, yeah, Waylon, or even Solus, if you guys want to see the city or like study anything, yeah.
Well, and Waylon, if there's any books that interest you, but you don't know the language, I mean, you can always do that ritual you copy from my book, right?
That's quite true, Solus. As far as I'm concerned, I don't see a problem with taking some time to regroup, gather more supplies, and take some time to see the city.
I'm gonna wave down Cherish, was it?
Yes.
Hey, Cherish, Elyon doesn't mind if we crash here, does he? Or I can talk to him. I don't know. Are you guys prepared to take a guest? Or 5?
Yes, we have plenty of guest rooms.
Hell yeah. Free lodgings.
Are there any particular accommodations that you need? Other than the horses, that's taken care of.
Awesome.
I mean, Uncle Elyon has a really big library, right? Like even more so than what we're seeing right now. Yeah.
It's somewhat specialized on certain topics, but yes.
Can we give access to these two? And I'm going to point to Whalen and Solus.
Let's do that on a case-by-case basis. I can ask Elyon.
Okay. I mean, yeah, always ask them.
But if there's anything you want to, like, ask about Whalen, you know, we could do that.
Yes, perhaps I could learn a thing or two from your uncle.
Stepdad. I don't know why he calls him.
I mean, it's
Stepfather?
it's just a force of habit at this point.
It's just a term of endearment.
I mean, I guess I could also call him Dad.
I don't
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't. Yeah,
Hmm.
stepdad is a little weird to say, so I just call him Uncle.
I just call him Elyon.
Very, very well. Well, perhaps we should see the cities. But Cherish, if I could have a room with a bath, that would be wonderful.
All right.
I mean, I'm sure Ellie has a massive bath. There's
Oh,
just
he's got
open.
baths for days.
Ever-
I
this
fucking know I know this man. I
This
think
man-
houses.
This man has brothels, baths, and
I don't know
whatever else you need.
But he's
Well,
got baths.
Even if he doesn't indulge, I'm sure he operates.
I don't think so.
Well, let's see. Let's Oliver.
Okay.
Oliver. Does Elyon operate any brothels or have any?
Not that you know of. No.
I'm not asking for personal use. I'm just asking for backstory on the character.
No. He does
Not
not.
in character at all.
No, that's not in character at all. I'm just saying, Elyon is a very horny boy. Okay. The entire Varia family is very horny.
Yeah.
All right.
So is Albia. She doesn't own any fucking.
You should ask Oswald if he owns brothels.
She owns.
Now that he has a platinum level membership to like half
She
a
owns
dozen.
the sex dungeon.
Of course, she owns the sex dungeon. That's positive.
Yeah, that's a given for, noble elven families.
Well, then there you go.
So, eventually Elyon returns, without Hia.
Yeah, she's fun, isn't she? Wow. Huh. You got rid of her fast.
Oh, we have many long conversations to have. This is all I can bear for now. But,
Oh well, I'm glad it's the kind of person you were looking for then.
you made an extraordinary find. And so I will give you an extraordinary finder's fee.
Oh my god, really?
And she tells me that you were the one who saved her, Mr. Whalen.
Yes, a simple excantation reversed the effect of the hag.
I make this face.
Finally, someone who knows how to properly speak of magic.
Oh no, I didn't want this. Yes, perhaps you could show me some of your research. I hear that you have findings into the infernal that could be quite helpful.
Have you need of summoning devils?
It's not it's not a priority, but it's not off the table either.
Beware that you don't sell off your quintessence, but alright. I can help you with that.
Yeah, they'll
But
get your soul and your family's soul.
yes,
And your friends.
once beware of any such contracts that they might try to entice you with. It is difficult to get out of, and impossible once you're dead.
Ain't that difficult, right?
Wow.
Joking.
he
I'm gonna leave now.
gives you
He's
like
the last dad.
a thin-lipped smile, and the crown of hell sort of tinkles in the light.
Oh, I don't get the significance of that, probably, but. Alright. Well, I haven't raided your pantry yet. I was just giving these nerds a tour. But I might go do that. Unless we have anything else to do on the table.
Well,
Sorry, what was that about a finder's fee? I totally missed that.
yes. Here is 2,500 gold
What?
for finding such an unusual person. I've actually never met a Samsaran before. I've
You're
always
just
wondered.
gonna pay me? You're just gonna pay me money? It's like an allowance? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just like, wow, this is a lot of money.
Well, you're doing big girl things these days.
Wait, they don't. Okay, thanks. Yes. All right, I guess I'm splitting this 5 ways. I guess everyone gets 500 macaroons.
And
Oh, is this for all of us?
I'm giving it to all of you. I mean, it was for me. I guess. I
I was
mean,
gonna say this
and
not
this was your little X-Men quest or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
Elyon's doing.
my excellent. You're absolutely correct. But I mean, what kind of person would I be if I didn't like split it with my fucking posse?
That's
and
quite nice of you.
and for you, Sir Wizard, he gives you
Oh,
a sack with 500 gold.
well, I suppose it's only fair that I split this in that case.
Hell yeah, smackaroons for the whole posse.
An extra 100 for everyone. Oh, I have 667 gold.
Quick, go spend one.
Quick! I need to spend this.
Tip one of the house hands.
And as well, are you intending still to go into the mountains and find
Yeah.
the Dream Weaver?
Definitely. This was just on our way. We thought we'd stop in with Kia. Get moving pretty soon.
In that case, I have something else that may be of use to you.
Yeah, sure.
You may use it for as long as you need, but I will need it back within the next century.
I can do that. I plan to be around.
Good. And he gives you
Hmm.
a rod with like there's a metal carabiner hooked into a God, what's the word? Donut funnel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
at one
gotcha.
end, and then at the it's a smooth rod about a foot long, and then at the other end there is a switch.
Oh, Oliver, you sly fucking dog. I know what this is. Shanna doesn't know what this is, but I'll take it and be
so-
like, ooh, what does it do?
So he gives it to you, and as you grasp it, he flips the switch.
And it don't move, do it?
It doesn't move. It doesn't move at all.
Fucking rad. Oh, Shanna's like, whoa, magic trick.
Yes, try to move it.
It's an immovable rod.
Immovable.
Yes, you'll find it quite immovable.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect for climbing mountains. No,
So,
yeah. Good thinking.
yes, if I had to, you could climb straight into the air, but these are hard to come by these days.
We can definitely make do with one and a mechanical frog, I think. Thanks. This will definitely come in handy. Oh, Oliver, these are so broken. I cannot fucking wait.
Oh, I know, they are just... there's so much possibility.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I never thought in all my days I would have access to one of these in a real campaign.
It's pretty cool.
Well, I will... Unless there's anything else, would you guys like to come back for dinner?
Yeah, sure. Thane? You into it? Dinner? Yeah, that's a nod. That's an enthusiastic. She's eating they're eating crackers right now.
It's like,
It's a chip combo.
Cherish, kill the calf. We have guests tonight.
So weird. Weird that you had to say that.
Wow, organic.
Totally normal elvish slang.
And also quite literal.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
is it grass fed?
Is it grass fed?
Yes, that is what they eat.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Alright. I approve.
What sort of non-grass eating cows have you experienced, Solus?
Dire cow.
The ones that taste for blood.
Oi.
Yeah, you don't want to drink blood milk.
I've heard of certain brown cows that, given a special diet of cocoa beans, produce a chocolatey milk.
Shut the fuck up.
That's beautiful.
This city is amazing. I love it here.
What do I do next? Strawberries?
Hot
I hope
chocolatey
so.
milk.
Alright. Oh no, sorry, go.
No, I just am confused.
Oh, that was bullshit. Chocolate milk comes from brown cows joke.
Oh, it cut out, so I was like, when did we start talking about chocolate?
Oh, so you thought I just said hot chocolatey milk is a complete non sequitur?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that tracks.
And everyone was like affirming you. I was just like, wait, I missed something.
Well, I'm not the most excited to be chilling here. I think I'm gonna try to get some work done. So we're staying here?
I
Are we
mean,
gonna?
yeah, for a few days, I guess.
Yeah.
Fine. Hey, is there like a workshop or a lab in this big old house anywhere?
Yes, there is. What have you need of making, Mr. Tomwell?
Well, lots of different things. I just like to, experiment. It's a good way to pass the time.
Come on, look for people who make drugs today.
Are you a tinkerer?
Clink, clink. I slap back and say, well, I made him.
That is impressive. In fact, yes. Let me show you there. And he leads you down into one of the next floor down, and like this place is kind of built into the mountain, so what you would expect to be a basement is just another level with a nice big vista out to the side. And he opens the door into this kind of dusty chamber that has not been used for at least a decade. And he says, sort of announcing to no one in particular, Elyon Varia entering with one guest.
Who are you talking to?
The keeper. Vroom. And out, what? So like, not behind the door, but like on the archway that the door is built into, drops down this construct with gemstone eyes and a debonair look. It says something in Elvish back, and then it goes to the wall, just watching. The rest of this room, however, is a splendid workshop the likes of which you've never seen before. There are hundreds of little mechanized, little specialty tools, kilns of any size you could want. This seems to be the workshop of a legendary artificer.
It do be that.
Alright, well, if you need me, I'll be here. Potentially forever.
Yes, do put things back where you find them when you're done. This place holds some sentimental value to me.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll treat it with the utmost respect. Hey, so, that construct over there, he's, safe, right? Ain't gonna try to shoot me or nothing?
So long as you don't try to leave with anything that you didn't make.
Sounds great.
So have fun.
Alright. Oh, when I rolled that Arcana check, the other day, about what I need to make a bag of holding, is that any sort of material that could be found in this city? Or the neighboring, wilderness?
Yes, certainly yes.
Alright, I'll make that tomorrow's project. But the first thing I want to do, I want to experiment on that weird metal that we recovered from around the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, test it with some acid, see if it's reactive, try to freeze it, try to see if what its melting point is, see if it can be worked or smithed.
Okay. Make...
I don't know if I want to say if it's alchemy or smithing or both. It's the same bonus.
Yeah, make an alchemy check.
I think this is all I'm doing today. I'm gonna shoot myself up with some of my go juice. Some of that good intelligence juice going. 23.
Yeah. You find that yes, it can be melted and smithed into and combined with other metals into an alloy. You learn its general properties and how to use it make items.
Ooh, does it appear to be as durable as iron?
More so.
More so. Delicious. All right. That's all I can think to do at this exact moment. But Tomwell's just in there working on stuff for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Okay. And so everyone does their business in Arielastiel, comes back for dinner.
Yeah, we can work out whatever the fuck we're doing.
Yeah. And Solus.
Yup.
Give me a a wisdom check. A wisdom save, you might say.
A wisdom. Okay. Oh, look at that.
Average.
You feel something compel you to look. Before you even know it, you walk towards the window and look outside. And you catch a glimpse of something very small, even smaller than a halfling. Perhaps sneaking about. You only see it for a little bit. You see a flash of blue, like a small blue cloak.
This is right before dinner.
Yeah.
Do I feel compelled to see this, or do I just notice it?
You notice it. You feel compelled to like go there. For the chance to see this, perhaps. You're not super sure.
Hey, I'm gonna be a little late for dinner. As I'm walking out to anyone that I see on my way walking out.
Everything good?
Yeah, I just wanted you to check out something. Something caught my eye.
Sure. Okay.
Be back in 10, 20.
Cool. Dinner will be waiting. Probably.
Alright,
Alright, you go outside?
definitely.
You go outside and try and follow. And give me a investigation with advantage.
Oh, 13 it is.
And outside, you see a hooded cat about, yay big, skulking around the outside of this house, this great manor.
I see him skulking about.
Yes.
Does he see me?
Doesn't seem to.
I use silent image to create the area around me to be the appearance of a bush, so that I am within this 3D image,
Okay.
and I just observe this cat thing being potential arcane user for a little bit. Does it seem like they're watching now? So are they just passing through?
They are looking inside each window one by one, walking along on hind legs, seeming to search for something.
Alright. The bush approaches closer, and when I get within a reasonable distance. Alright, enough peeking. What are you looking around for?
When you do, it just says, "Ah!" Just jumps into the air, in shock. Ooh, 17. And sends 7 damage of Eldritch Blast towards you.
What the?
What do you do?
That's a good question. What the hell? I'm pretty near the house. I'm gonna thaumaturgy yell for help. Maybe retreat towards the door. Towards Elyon's house. As I get assaulted upon.
Alright, you do so. In your thaumaturgy voice.
Yeah.
And this cat just turns around and books it.
Is there anything I can do right now? No. I don't think Solus is strongly compelled to apprehend right now.
Yeah.
That's enough to get him out of here.
I didn't expect more Palico intrigue, but I don't know why I didn't expect that. Here we are.
Welcome to Ragnoth.
Uh-huh.
But you feel some sort of connection to this cat now. You, as the tentacly eldritch blast hits you, it seems familiar.
Oh boy. Another one who draws from the same source. That's probably what Solus is saying. Alright, well, I'm heading back with my tail tucked between my legs. Got Eldritch Blast by a kitty. Hey, what's for dinner?
What was that? Who's there? Says Cherish.
Oh, Solus. Guest.
Is there an intruder?
Yeah, there was someone peeping around. I was looking through my window right before dinner, got a little glimpse of someone going around. I thought it was nothing, so I didn't think to alert anyone. But yeah, once I was out there, he was looking around inside windows, and he just shot some magic at me and ran away when I confronted him. It was some sort of cat thing. Looks of it.
I told Master you should have killed it long ago. That cat has been trying to get in. But he has a soft spot for cats that walk on 2 legs for some reason.
Okay.
Oh god.
You know what this cat art reminds me of? He's totally wearing like Jace Bellerin clothes.
Hmm.
Fucking asshole. That's how you know he's an asshole cat.
And because he's a cat.
A Jace fan.
Someone says their favorite Magic character is Jace. You turn and walk away.
And you're like, ooh. Alright. To be fair, it was highly amusing in that one fucking pirate take. That was the only good thing about that story. Anyway.
So for dinner there is leaves, yes. Leaves and also indeed they did slaughter a calf for you guys.
Oh hell yeah.
So there's a lot of meat here. Like much more so than normal for an elven dinner. Phil, give me what can you make with a calf
With a calf?
for dinner?
Veal.
Yes.
You're asking the vegetarian.
Oh, that's right. Johnny.
What the fuck?
Fill us in, Johnny. What's for dinner?
For some there's an entree of beef Wellington. There's a simple like filet mignon with a red wine sauce reduction with some garnishes on it. There's like barbecued style sort of meat. There's also I'd imagine just all sorts of beef just prepared in different cultures and appropriate dishes. Lots of elegance.
Yeah, this is just the most elegant dinner setting and location that you guys have been to yet, as of yet. You are served. There's more servants than Cherish. He's just the one we're focusing on for now. And he says, My, one could wait a lifetime for this kind of meal."
Just inhaling. Yeah, thanks. You really went all out.
It's a lot. Waylon, you got any thoughts on this?
It's quite well prepared. It's my compliments to the chef.
God, it's good. It's really good. I didn't know it could be this soft.
It's like meat
Like butter.
butter. It's great.
Is Hia here?
He is here.
So how did your conversation with the High Lord Elyon go?
Oh, rather boring. He just asked about history and battles from ages ago. He has strange questions.
Will you continue to humor them?
Well, so long as he's paying me, sure.
Ah. Well, then it seems our paths will diverge once again.
Yes, have fun until we meet next.
Very certain, I see.
Well, of course. No matter
I
how
would
far away you
Seba.
run, I will
What was
find
that?
you. No matter how far away you run, I will find you.
Yikes.
Some X.
I mean, I don't...
So,
Honestly, I don't care if you hide or not. It's all the same to me.
you could make your life so much easier by just refusing this one request from him, you know?
And into the room brandishing in one hand a platter of succulent tarts. Whoa. Oh, hello,
Oh,
Roll20.
it's tiny.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, it's so tiny.
What is Roll20 doing? Stop it. What? Okay,
Wait.
please, thank
Give me a
you.
minute. I'm gonna give you a minute.
God, it's just
Figure
like...
this out. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Um,
Oh. Oh, I'm more focused on what's carrying the tarts. The tarts.
yeah, Waylon's interested.
Whoa, what up?
Here, I've prepared some specialty egg tarts with mango jelly for you all. Compliments of the chef.
Oh, thank you. I love mangoes. I almost never get to have mangoes in Code and Cow, probably.
Yes, well, normally it's out of season, but, well, I try to keep things in season around here.
Magic.
Does the chef usually serve the desserts as well?
Well, I do. I like to meet our esteemed guests.
So you are the chef.
Yes, at your service. I'm Chef Mage Saro.
The meal was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
Yes. One might even call it, and I look her in the eyes, magical.
Jesus.
Shanna just kind of like blushes and like, alright, alright, kids.
She
Just gonna
smiles
try the
graciously.
tart. I'm just gonna try the tart.
Yeah, it just... The outside is just the right amount of crunch, and then it melts in your mouth. Just sublime.
Holy crap. I hope Elyon pays you well. I gotta look at Elyon like, nudge, nudge. Really good.
There are perks to working here. And she bows and turns to leave.
Did Elyon want to like talk about anything, or did he just like invite us to dinner and be a weird host about it? A weird decadent host boy about it.
Well, Elyon is a weird decadent host boy.
Yeah, it sure is.
So...
Alright. I don't know why I asked.
I make a perception check. Is he looking through the paintings?
Elyon? No, he's there. He's just with you guys.
Oh, okay. I'm silent.
No, he makes small talk if you guys talk to him.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I just wanted to know.
Small talk is fine.
he's not Oswald. He's not like...
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Still a weird host boy. Alright, cool.
I just say thanks for letting us in the capital. It's a huge honor. Not sure I deserve it. But appreciate it.
So, Thane, how was your trip so far to Erlastiel?
It's been nice. Pleasant. Can't complain.
Yes, well, the room that you usually stay in is as it was last time.
Thank you. appreciate that.
So, when was last time, do you recall, that you stayed here?
When was last time? Do I recall, Oliver?
Let's see, the last time Mom brought you guys to stay at Uncle's house was about 6 months ago. For some elven event that goes on in the summer solstice.
Okay. Then I will specify that elven event and summer solstice.
Of course. Yes, I suppose I should assume that whenever Shayna is here, you're also here.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes Shayna just comes on her own or comes with Mom. Sometimes I'm busy doing things with Dad. No.
Mom's giving me a tour de force. I don't know if you remember that.
I do, yes. That will be very helpful for when you can teleport.
Maybe someday.
I mean, you're getting close, Shayna.
To teleporting?
I mean, closer than you were.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, I feel pretty good lately, actually.
I'm sure it will come to you in time.
I have to double check if it's possible, and it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So I won't say that's impossible.
And otherwise the dinner goes pretty smoothly. He doesn't make things terribly uncomfortable.
That's great. I'm
Great.
glad.
I'm so proud of Kia.
And otherwise, the rest of the night is not terribly eventful.
Oh, no.
The window to the library shatters. You
Oh.
hear glass drop upon the floor. It's the cat, isn't it?
Oh, really? The cat is here?
Upstairs? What was that?
Elyon just like, can you send the cat away, Cherish? I really don't want to get rid of it permanently, but it's getting to that point.
I'm sorry, there's a cat that breaks your windows.
Yeah, that's what I had encountered.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah?
Yeah, I kind of skipped that part.
Oh,
Why not mention you?
cool. What? There's a cat that breaks your windows?
Yes, it's trying to get something from this house, except whenever we try to talk to it, it runs away.
Do you know what it wants?
Probably a book. It's been looking at the library.
Neat.
Yeah,
Yes. But cats that can perform magic, I would rather not remove from the world. But there comes a point where my amusement is lesser than my disdain, so. And
I
you
think
hear
I'm going to homebrew one of these palicos and then run it as a bee character. Anyway,
It could be a short tabaxi.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a small factory.
Yeah, I have so much art of cats that are like this.
Oh my
Very good.
Alright, well, that's weird. And weird, mostly. Um, well, if that's all there is, I'm content to say I passed the night doing whatever.
And you hear from down the hall in the library, Trash is just like, Shoo, get out of here. Shoo. Ah, no! And Solus, you hear, no, you feel, go.
Alright, guys.
Go to it.
I'm gonna call it a night now.
Okay.
And I go to my room. And there's a window in my room, right?
Yep.
I have my own room?
Mhm.
Alright. I lock the door. I open up the window. And I flip through my book. And I summon the magic that I need. And I fly out the window.
Alright.
Damn. What?
And I'm looking for it. I'm looking for an edifice, a surface, something that overlooks the city, maybe a cliff, maybe a mountain.
Night.
Just flying into the night using my dark vision.
This house has many gargoyles upon the top bordering it, and you find one to alight upon.
Alright. I'll take in the city. Is there something like a clock face, like a clock tower, or something large, looming?
There's
Oh.
tree houses.
Sorry?
Tree houses. No clock towers.
Right. Then I'll. You said there's gargoyles up here?
Yeah.
How large are they?
Approximately the size of a large creature.
I take out my paint set and I begin to draw all over them. Paint them.
But with your watercolor paint set?
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, it's not the best because dark vision doesn't give you color vision. But
I'm going on contrasting things here, but a rudimentary of what I'm imagining. So it'll be fine.
all right. So you let the night pass unless is anyone else doing anything else tonight?
I might ask Waylon something when he's
Okay.
like away.
Alright.
If we want to do that now or later, I don't know.
I'm down.
That's just real quick.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, hey, like, he is getting really into killing you. What? Like, if you don't mind me asking. what happened? Like, what is this beef between you two? Sorry, I have beef on my mind. I couldn't think of a better thing about dinner.
Yes, the beef. I met here when I was a chandler at Candlekeep. Uh, we very quickly became interested in one another, and it was going quite well until her patron gave her a vision of her stabbing me through the heart. He told her that she would never reach her full potential unless she could take me out. And so we've had a complicated relationship since then.
She mentioned something about your heart. Like, it wasn't here anymore, or you did something with it?
Let's just say that after our breakup, I took it quite badly. I was still a fledgling wizard at the time, and I made some bad decisions.
To protect your heart?
To get rid of it.
Ah.
I wasn't trying to get rid of my heart per se. I was trying to get rid of the emotions that I felt. But with my lack of experience, I ended up losing more than I wanted to give. And my feelings still remain, so it was quite the foolish endeavor. But for now, it seems that being forgotten has assisted in that issue. Although I'm not sure how long that might last. We'll see.
She doesn't remember everything about you? Is that what you mean?
There are other enemies that I have who I am unsure if they
Oh.
remember me or not.
Oh, I get you.
Yes. Only
Okay.
time will tell, I suppose. But
Jeez, you people sure have led interesting lives. I feel behind.
are you joking? You have introduced me to the Archmage. You have introduced me to the High Lord. You are a member of one of the most prolific families in Codencal.
But I didn't do any of that. That was all handed to me. None of that was like you or Tom, like doing things, having consequences, feeling, making an impact on the world. But, well, never. I appreciate that you think highly of me, but uh, I'm just a fucking rich kid. Well, thanks for confiding. Your secret's safe with me. Ha. Did I cut out?
No.
Oh, okay.
So, Johnny, as you as you paint over these gargoyles, you sense it before you see it. The cat now walking along the roof.
I sense it. Mm, I just want to watch him.
It jumps from gargoyle head to gargoyle head in the darkness, and then slips and falls down.
Rip.
Into the trees, stories and stories below.
Right now, I don't bother with it. I finished the task that I was doing right now. And I think once I finish that, I fly back into my bedroom.
All right. And with that, the night is over. The next day is a new day. And so, how long, like, are you guys intending to spend downtime in Arlasteel, or to just keep on going to the ruins and to the mountains?
I think if I was given full run of this workshop, I would be happy if the party wanted to spend a little extra time here.
Mm,
I don't think there's anything urgent, but yeah, the party's down. I'll stay here.
I don't have anything specific to do because I don't have anyone who can continue to teach me Orcish.
hmm.
I don't know if there's any other like. I think if I wanted to do anything, it would be to like check magic shops, maybe shop around a little bit, and we can resolve that off screen. Because now I have like 600 extra biggins.
I'd be cool with that idea. The original reason I think I brought up as Solus that I wanted to stay here is because I think Solus would definitely want to stay here at least a night or two just to experience everything. Though I don't exactly want that. I don't exactly necessarily want downtime. I would say just like we could say we spend a day here shopping and looking at stuff, and I'd be cool with that.
And
Yeah, some sightseeing.
experiencing Arlasteel.
Yeah.
I do have gun blueprints that I have not had a chance to work on yet.
I mean, I would definitely be down to see some sights, but I don't know if I want to spend like a full week here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Wait
my
a minute.
vote.
I've got a lead on some bag of holding ingredients if you want to do a little crafting with me.
I think we should get going. I want to. I mean, it's not super urgent, but it's still.
Something we want to get to. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm good either way.
I suppose we could put it to a vote.
I don't see why not have some if it doesn't affect the narrative naturally.
Okay, so people who want to have a full downtime week.
Yeah, I could go for that.
There's one. And people who would not. Or, like, have like maybe a couple of days in Arlasteel and then go.
Yeah, I think 2 to 3 days is pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I was planning.
Okay, so sounds like
1 to 2 and 2 abstain.
all right. So you guys spend a couple days in Erlastiel. Tomwell, you get a little bit of work done. Rather, what would you focus on, Tomwell, given that you have 2 days?
Probably any forging or like fine, like very fine detail work. Like there's probably gonna be some wood carving components or whatever, some things I can do like when we're out or with a hammer or something. But yeah, I wanna try to get like the smithing, the forge stuff.
Of the gun?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You make good use of the drill presses and the power hammer. And you get some work done on the buckshot.
Do I make any checks or nah?
Mm. Not yet. You haven't done
Okay.
enough work to like make a check.
All right. And did the materials cost me anything?
You found a lot of materials in this workshop.
Oh, perfect.
And so after a few days, you leave Hia behind, having done your sightseeing in Erlastiel, rather, Belathuel and Anoris, and you guys start heading out again.
On the road again.
I was talking about forges. I think way earlier in the session I did mention wanting to see if I could do anything funky with Wayland's tower spell. We don't have to resolve this tonight or anything, but I did want to know if I could like maybe co-cast it with him and fuck with the runes and maybe let him make some kind of workshop type tower. Maybe something with a forge or something with, that's suitable for that kind of work.
We'll see about next session.
Sounds good.
Okay. So as you guys head towards the spine of Ragnoth, I think we will end that for tonight.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Cool.
On our way to the ruins of the house.
Hey, we got through a pretty good chunk. Stuff there.
Some stuff happened.
Stuff happened. Despite our faffing, we managed to make it all the way through the city.
Nice. There was some faffery, certainly.
It was all good in the end.
Now we're gonna start getting to the stuff that wants to kill us real bad.
Oh, I'm so ready. I'm not so ready. I took my 5th level in Warlock for flavor. I have no spell slots.
Didn't you also take it for Thirsting Blade?
No, so Thirsting Blade only matters if I have Eldritch Smite, because I'm just crit fishing for like doubling the Eldritch Smite. But like I have no spell slots. So I have two Eldritch Smite slots and 2 other slots. So I don't have a whole lot to work with. I kind of planned to get meta magic online before I picked up my smite. But that's okay. Flavor is more important.
Tasty.
Uh-huh.
Flavor is more important.
I was visited by my fucking patron, which was rad.
Very cool.
Very cool. We chilled in my mindscape, and he gave me a level.
Why doesn't Solus's patron visit him?
That sounds like a bad plan.
Well, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh Jesus.
Well, we could all die, and the world could end.
Yeah, that
We
is
have
the
to
worst.
start a new homebrew setting.
I feel like that's not the worst thing that Solus's patron could do.
Really? Because that sounds like the worst. That sounds like
mean,
the
what
most
if instead of
amount of work.
I mean, what if instead of everyone dying, everyone just exists perpetually in like a plane of torment or something?
I mean,
Well,
then
that's easy.
we can still play.
Then we can still play.
If we're dead, then have to start new characters.
Yes.
Actually, fighting our way out of a plane of torture sounds like it could be cool.
That sounds like a pretty good thing to do, like after
But-
15-ish.
Yeah, end of Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah.
But I have not.
All the characters that died are in hell now.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy Descent into Avernus. Just FYI. No.
What's up?
I'm not getting Descent into Avernus.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's fair.
Or Out of the Abyss.
Or Out of the Abyss.
Out of the Abyss, first of all, doesn't involve much Abyss.
Oh,
Second
really?
of all, is not very good. Because I really hate any content that Wizard puts out about the Drow. I think it's god awful.
Matriarchy.
It's awful.
The Drow need to be burnt to the ground and then rebuilt, or at least like they need a PR guy at this point because they
That's
are just
PR,
a mess.
baby.
Such a fucking mess.
I really don't know how I would handle that if I was being totally honest.
Like maybe just
I think about it.
they're gone. They're gone. They never existed.